So, who would
We're
like
waiting on
to
Chad.
do the recap
Cole's
while
giving
we
the
wait
recap.
for Chad?
Yeah, I have no idea what happened last time.
I can.
I died almost, and I don't know how many skeletons I have.
Well, you didn't almost die, but your skeletons definitely did. Oh yeah, you did almost die, didn't you? Oh my god, that's right.
The path
that's
of the
right.
wizard is absolutely a dark force of death
Yeah,
to the wizard.
right. Basically, after leaving the forest, where the wizard's hut is, we ran into Ronan, I believe his name is, the Minotaur, and our new friend
Yeshua.
and his sorcerer companion. But the little imp and the sorcerer. What's your character's name again?
Yeshua.
Yeshua. We met them. Ronan said he had a shortcut through the hills to get us back to the coast. So we went with him. The DM reminded us that traps do exist as we got chain lightninged. We went up and to this like long lost dungeon, fortress thing. We fought some trolls, if memory serves. It was trolls.
Knowles.
Yeah, Knowles,
Well, we
I
did
stole.
the gnolls first, but the
That's right.
trolls.
I didn't
Yeah,
find any trolls.
Okay, that's not really that relevant to the recap. The gnolls were like, hey, let's just unload to show how powerful we are, and then the treants was just this incredibly long fight of just like a random encounter. But when we were up there, we fought some trolls, and then, but before that, a pile of cursed gold was discovered. Aranor's character is cursed, believing gold has no value, because he rolled really poorly on his save. Ronan removed the curse, so Pippin pocketed a bunch of gold. We went into the building.
Aranor, though.
Huh?
No one fucking removed Aranor's curse. They are just
Yeah.
gonna be stuck there not liking gold for a while.
Probably. Pippin would prefer it that way, most likely. More gold for him. And we went into the building, found a book. It talked to Pippin, and so Pippin panicked and drew a card from the deck of many things he has, and increased his dexterity permanently by 2. So now he has 22 dex. Feeling really good about that. And then we basically solved this riddle to give Scully a Lich's Heart. I can't remember what the actual magic item is called, like a Nexus or something.
Phylactery.
Phylactery, thank you. So Scully now has a Lich's Phylactery. It also talked about Scully and a god and vague hints about his about his forgotten history. So it may be connected to his past, but we aren't sure. And then we were kind of just trying to loot this library a little bit before we left.
And I found a book
It's a
that
book.
taught us how to make phylacteries.
How to become a lich? Yeah.
Yeah. How to become a lich.
Fuck yeah.
Anybody else remember anything that happened?
I'm currently decked out in a Knoll cape that's got absolutely dirty because people had to
that's
carry me.
Right. That's right. You continue to skin and
Yeah.
remove body parts for intimidation. I like it.
I need to make sure not to do that with humans, because I don't think that will go, well, humanoids, that may not go down well in the future.
I do believe a door opened up.
This
So,
officer.
right. I do believe a door opened up, so Before we leave, though, you're gonna see Pippin remove all of his magical items, put them into a pile.
You're doing this from your bag of holding?
Yeah, like I'm gonna just put pretty much all of my magical items are going into my bag of holding, and I'm just gonna put the bag of holding like on the shelf or something.
Okay. Roll a d20. This just
Straight up, just
Yeah.
as a thing.
yeah.
15.
15. As you reach to to pull your bag of holding out and open it, it speaks.
Well, that's new.
So, like, as you're reaching into the opening of the bag of holding, the opening just starts to move a bit like a mouth, and it says, "Could you not? There are better ways to waste everyone's time."
But why?
What the fuck just happened? Guys, my bag of holding is talking.
Yep.
You don't even
Why?
sound.
What
We should
what
be concerned
happened?
about this.
I am. I'm 100% concerned about this.
I'm concerned about things that are far greater than this.
Hey, bag of holding. When do you start talking?
Bag
Like-
of holding does not answer when addressed.
I'm gonna continue to take all of my magic items and shove them into the bag of holding.
Roll another d20 for me, please.
3.
As you're taking your stuff out of the bag of holding, it just, in a low, menacing whisper, says, "You're a background character in your own life."
This is unsettling as shit. I'm gonna basically just try and ignore it as I just shove things into its mouth. I'm like, the more I shove in here, the quieter it'll be. So I'm just continue to shove shit in there.
Should I do a Arcana check to see if this is going to be dangerous?
Go ahead.
16.
This doesn't appear to be dangerous, but whatever magic or really whatever happened in here, it seems to have transformed the bag of holding from a bag of holding to some variant that you're not entirely sure.
It's a variant of Bag of Holding. Excellent. Excellent. All right,
It
give me
just
the
seems
stat
to
sheet.
Insult me.
What's his AC?
Don't blow up the bag of holding.
Don't worry, we have another Bag of Holding somewhere. Let's put it in there.
We don't.
No!
Oh, that's right. If we fight a dragon or a Tarrasque or something, we need 2 of them. That's right.
Yes.
Exactly. And so you guys can see me continuously to like semi unrobe. Like I'm taking off my magical studded leather armor, putting that in my bag of holding. My boots go in the bag of holding. And you see me just put pretty much everything into the bag of holding. And I'm going to then pull out the deck of many things from the bag of holding and put it on the floor. And be like, hey, so turns out I got another deck of many things. So if anybody wants to draw a card.
As you pull out the bag of holding, roll the d20 for me. I'm not going to make you do it for every magical item that you put in or pulled out or whatever, but...
9?
Oh, God.
Ah! A troll is violating... Oh, it's you. That's even worse.
I'm so unfucking settled right now. As I said, deck of many things. 5 cards left, I think.
Yep.
Pippin's willing to share. This is a first.
I feel like I have to balance things out. Things went a little too well for me today. So I have to spread the love, or the world will bitch slap me. I think it's already started with my bag of holding. So, if you want to draw a card from the deck of many things, do it now, or I will.
I'm gonna draw.
How many cards are in that deck, Pippin?
5.
In theory, 1 for each of us.
There was 6, but I drew 1 before the Lich joined us.
Pippin, I'm raising your mental state by 1.
Oh Jesus!
Like in a negative?
You're going to be becoming insane.
Oh, fuck.
I think we all have to try 1. 'Cause if we all do, I probably won't. Because I need to be forced to.
You first, then, Scully. Pick a number 1 through 5.
3.
Well, guess I know who drove first.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3. King of Diamonds.
One
Done.
more.
What?
Sorry,
You
what just
draw
happened?
the sun.
Oh, that's
You gain
awesome.
50,000 XP, which we aren't
Don't.
keeping track of XP, and a wondrous item, which the DM determines randomly appears in your hands. Let's go looking for item.
Can I make a request?
Oh, Kyle, I have a book
What?
that has random items.
Since I'm not going to be gaining any experience points, could I get a slightly better magical item?
Or at least make sure he's able to be proficient with
I
it.
actually have a counter offer for you.
Okay.
Instead of the 50,000, I can either give you a better magic item, 1 tier up only from what I would have given you, or I will give you 1 level
Instead of the item?
instead of the 50k XP,
Okay.
Both are good.
and you still get the item.
Both are good. Those are good. Those are really good options, and I have to take a split second to think about that. So while that happens, you can continue, and I'll get back to you on that part.
Was
Anybody
anyone
else?
drawing?
I'll have to also since
Aranor is like, fuck it.
yeah.
All right.
It's already screwed me over once. It's screwed over again, but I'm like, I'm gonna follow Pippin's lead here. Steel Defender, hold this shit as I literally just unshelve all my magical items on him and go, hold this shit.
So, okay, since you're doing that, let's have Scully draw the next card. Pick a number 1 through 4, Scully.
Well, Hallie wants 4, so 3. 3 has to be unlucky, so that means it has to be lucky.
Queen of Diamonds, Moon.
Oh my God! He
You
did!
Why
are
does a
granted
wizard
the
get
ability-
That wish.
You are granted the ability to cast the wish spell
1d
2
3
times. 2 times.
2 Oh my god. I can't believe how happy I am.
Shit!
Fuck.
Alright, I need you guys to help me with this. There's many things I can do. I can get a magical item. I can give myself an actual resistance or maybe not immunity. I can give myself an actual
Just remember, if you don't use it to
Dude,
cast,
you have world-altering magic. You could
Hear
make
me
it
out.
never rain again if you wanted. You can do anything.
In
I
the
don't-
DM's discretion.
I don't know what I would do.
I will also let you ask for one piece of lore when it comes to either what you are searching for or about your past. If you want to do that too.
That's also a good thing, but I need to be able to survive getting there because we're probably going to be heading to the Fey Wild eventually.
Hear me
Or-
out. You can ask for enough gold to create 4 simulacrum.
We can, but we don't have all the other stuff with it because we need to. That's going to be an ongoing thing.
Oh, chaos reigns.
But with simulacrum means more wish spells. It's essentially wishing for more wishes.
Yeah, but they have to cast Wish in order to do that.
Correct.
Simulacrums can't cast spells.
Some characters can cast spells. They
They
can't
can?
regain their spells unless that's
Yeah,
your
they
thing that
can't
you want.
regain their spell slots, but they are able to cast wish.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what it was. They can't regain spell slots.
Yeah. So you do it one. So what you do, right, with the starting 4, is you start the process of gaining more gold, more simulacrums.
Okay.
Then eventually,
To
You
to
have-
speed this up, Yeshua, you have an answer for me on your card.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I would like to have the level up and the item.
That's fair.
All right. You are able to take this time to level up an additional level. It can be any class as long as you meet the requirements. And in your hands, you get a pair of boots of striding and springing.
Not bad.
Okay.
Gully,
Yes.
have you determined what you want to use your wishes for, or are you saving them for later?
I'm going to use one right now. It's going to have to be what my character would actually want to make a wish for because it wouldn't be super smart. It would be something kind of stupid. I know.
If you
I
wanna,
know.
If you want to keep thinking on it, I'll let
So-
you save them for later.
I'll tell you what it's basically the words correctly because it's going to be like making him the ultimate necromancer, either equipment or giving him like a spell or something like that. It's going to be something stupid like that. I just can't.
Be the ultimate necromancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
God, that's funny.
In your hands appears a book. The book basically reads like, if you want to look inside, you can, and I'll explain it. But it's a book.
Let's read it, my man. This is
Alright,
a witch spell. Everyone wants to hear about this. See how cool it is.
This book reads a bit like an autobiography because this cool, amazing guy wakes up one day in a cottage with no memory of where he is, how he got there, or anything like that, but he starts to read and he determines that whatever story he's in, he is determined to be the villain. And so he picks up necromancy. And it basically goes through these stylized versions of your adventures, except, you know, with a bit more storybook flair thrown in. And you get up to a point where he is charging a castle alone, and he gets past all these traps and these riddles and takes this Lich's phylactery in the form of a book. And then the story just kind of becomes a lot more vague as it starts to describe some things that the book is able to tell him. And it sort of just trails off from there into some more, shall we say, insane ramblings.
The book's title, by the way, How I Became the Ultimate Necromancer.
Yes.
Beautiful. Aranor, I need your help.
What?
This book is going to make me the ultimate necromancer. How do I use it?
Hand it here.
Eh.
Find a body.
I use a wish spell to make this.
There are
By the way,
three
Kyle,
more
does
cards
suffer
in the deck.
the negative effects of Wish due to he didn't use the duplicate another spell?
I need to double check what the negative effects of using Wish are.
They are basically each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. This damage cannot be reduced or prevented in any way. In addition, your strength score becomes 3 for 2d4 days.
Woo!
Why am I hearing all of us? in the
Oh, it's
fucking
Murray's
voice?
got some echo.
And then for each of those days that you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time decreases by 2 days.
I'm going to say that just for the sake of being able to keep up with all of that, I am just going to roll straight damage and increase it. So this was essentially a copy of a Fabricate.
Well, if it's copy of Fabricate, then it's copying a spell, which is fine.
Oh.
It's if you cast it to
Oh,
basically
sorry,
Yeah.
not
If
who
he
knows?
wished
Not
for rain to
fabricate.
never land here again, that's not really a spell. That's more of a world-altering thing.
yeah.
I didn't actually mean Fabricate. What the fuck is going on here?
Well,
Come on,
if
D&D
you say
Beyond.
that he basically just used a copy of a spell, then it's kind of your ruling, I suppose.
I was going to go with that he copied one of the College of Creation Bards abilities in basically creating this book.
Nice.
So,
Cool.
how much damage was that per level?
1d10.
Necrotic.
1d10. All right, let's go. Gonna spin that, roll these two. Megan's not the only one who got new dice, by the way.
Nice.
I got a d20 spinner. So that is 10 damage to Scully. Necrotic.
Do I have necrotic defense because of necromancy? I don't think I get that till level 10.
You don't have any resistances or immunities.
Yes, I get that at level 10. So I have 9 HP.
Oh, yeah.
And I shall wait. My next spell, which will actually give me time to think, will be the next, 10 days or whatever.
Hey,
Next
take
time
your
I'm fully healed.
Don't rush it.
Yeah. Because
There
the
could
next
may
one,
come a time where you really need that wish spell.
yeah, I either need to make something like useful, because the first one, I don't know how useful that book is, but I'm going to be using it eventually because of that ramblings. I need to know every single one of those ramblings. It has my future in it, man. It's going to be a need.
Why are you rolling stuff? Joshua?
Honestly, because I wanted to see how the app was going to be behaving and if I needed to pull out my own dice.
Honestly, fair.
All right, there are 3 more cards in the deck.
Aaron's like,
We
Scully,
have-
hold on to your book for a minute. I'm gonna get the card over with.
All right, which one?
1, 2, or 3.
I guess we're going with card 1.
What you want for?
Well, there's not a
Oh,
4
That's what I
anymore.
wanted.
Card number 1. Where did I put the rest of the cards? I need to double check this. Where is it? Yeah, so this is without the TM. So this is a jester.
Oh.
Oh
gain
no.
10,000 XP, but you can, or you can draw 2 additional cards beyond the cards that you declare.
So that'd be the rest of the deck, really.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually really good.
No, it's not, because we haven't had a bad one yet.
True, but he has a free level up he can get.
Not necessarily. It's only 10,000 XP, and we don't track XP.
Yeah.
Joshua was a bit of an
only-
exception because it was 50,000 XP.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was just such a massive amount.
Yeah.
True enough.
So, do you want the XP or do you want to draw 2 additional cards?
What am I gonna get off the XP?
Nothing.
Nothing. I will.
You can,
I will.
you can
I will
take the
change that.
nothing and draw another card.
I will change that. I will, instead of giving you the XP, let you automatically pass a perception check.
That's not bad. Instant success on a perception check. 1 time.
What is my perception? My perception is... I'm already proficient in perception.
And?
I am going to take that, and I'm going to go... Hey, Herodar, did you want a card?
No.
I go, okay, and draw the top card.
The top card. Ruin.
Oh,
Just let him read it.
All forms of wealth that you carry or own, other than magic items, are lost to you. Portable property vanishes, businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least. Any documentation that proves that you should own something lost to this card also disappears.
That's unfortunate.
I'm just gonna say it wasn't me.
Yeah, that was all me.
Herodar's going to lose all his money. I look at
So,
Herodar and go,
that was-
welcome
oh,
to the
that was
club.
Pippin. That was
Oh.
Pippin who lost all his money.
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
And you just got a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, I lost 22 platinum and 1,044 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to pick up the cursed gold, and now it is.
Yep, and I guess I'm gonna
Welcome.
just draw the last one then, to spite myself.
Welcome to the club, Pippin.
And draw the last card to spite myself.
All right. You draw the throne card.
You get all your gold that you lost
He's
back.
also
I
got
wish.
a fucking
You
throne.
gain proficiency with persuasion, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. In addition, you gain rightful ownership to a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as yours.
God.
So a deed.
That is two
You
of us
pull
now.
this card, see what it is. The ink just runs straight off the card, and the card grows out, twists, and a seal creates itself, and you are now holding a deed to a keep somewhere in the world. You and Aranor both now have a keep somewhere in the world.
Pippin, you and I have both drawn the same fucking cards.
Nice. Is there any more cards left?
Pippin, we're both broke as fuck, but we own a keep.
I mean, I guess I'll take it.
Pippin just drew the last card.
And you can use your wish to give me all my money back.
Okay. Sure.
Scully does that. All right.
Oh
Pippin.
my god.
All of your
Can I have my
specifically
money back?
money is back. And let's see, that's another. Spin that thing. All these two.
So when you
How much
say
more
specifically
damages?
money, are you talking about my coins?
Yes.
Okay.
Any
Oh,
other versions of monetary value that you were holding on your person have
At the time of the
disappeared
card.
at the time of the card.
I
Or
have
that
to
you
ask. Right. I have to ask then. Does that mean that like my killer's crests and whetstone and like any like items I have a tinder box that's technically something I could sell, like is that also gone? Or are we just saying that it was just like monetary value-esque
It's-
stuff like property and like
The gold necklace is gone.
It's
The book on
well-
Eldritch Horrors is gone.
Okay.
The anything like money or valued as a symbol of wealth that isn't magical,
Okay.
like that disappears.
Okay.
Well, actually, that would now that I'm looking at it, that would also include your killer's crest,
Yeah, that's why I was like,
your gold one.
yep.
But hey, you keep your 22 platinum and 1,044 gold.
Yeah. Cool. Man, you need. Could I
Oh,
have
no,
give?
those are in my bag of holding. I don't
The
have those on my
A4
person.
The wording says "or that you own."
Oh, fair.
Could I have just made $50,000 worth of gold?
You could have. Also, thank you for
Is that-
speaking up. I need to deal you your damage for the use of the wish spell.
I'm dead.
Yes. You ask Pippin to use your final wish to give him all his money back. You say, "Sure, I wish that you could have all your money back," and immediately falls unconscious.
Does that help me?
You took 11 necrotic damage, and you had 9 health left.
I'm gonna use the help action to like, in thanks, be like, you're okay, buddy, and try and help him back to like not dying.
Okay, so you want to use a medicine check then?
Sure.
I just walk
Alright.
up to him, grab his shoulder, and spare the dying.
Well, I
And-
was gonna have him roll one death save before the medicine check, but I guess I don't need to now.
Not necessary.
So about that medicine check,
Yeah, I'll roll it, and I'm gonna be like, he's awake. 14, because I believe my medicine is my medicine's a -1, so 14.
I forget what the DC is for that, but I believe that brings him up to like 1 health.
Perfect. You're awake.
Actually, no.
Congratulations.
Medicine stabilizes.
Yep, he's not awake.
He's not awake, but he's stable for sure.
Cool.
Does anyone know how to heal anyone?
Roan does, I believe.
He was just kind of looking at some of the books on the shelves. He's touched one of the bookcases with his massive hand, and half the bookshelf just fell into pieces.
He's gonna be so surprised. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck happened?"
How did this one fall?
Your guess is as good as mine, bud.
Wonderful.
And now.
He reaches down, touches Scully on the shoulder, and casts Cure Wounds, and Scully is healed for 10 hit points.
Pippin, you owe me.
Yep, I stopped you from dying. That's what I did.
That's what you get.
The money, though. You need to help me buy something decent.
I will, I promise.
All is good.
I have plans for the money, don't worry, as I pat the bag. And then you see me go over to the bag of holding, stare
Why
at
the fuck
it
you
for a
even pick
minute.
up all that gold? It's not even worth anything.
Jesus.
I forgot that was the thing.
It's sentimental value.
Speaking of Aranor, when Scully fell from casting Wish again, he dropped the book, not the Wish, the one he got from the Wish, but the phylactery, and you noticed a glint of something inside the pages. Pippin, you're
Yes, sir.
getting your
He
stuff
hasn't-
out of the
Yes,
wonderful-
I'm
roll a d20.
rolling. It's an 8.
An 8. Whenever you think you're making friends, you're really making enemies.
Wise words.
So, since I'm going to guess Scully has not picked up the phylactery yet, I'm going to go grab it and look at it.
I have the
Yeah.
phylactery.
You dropped it and went unconscious.
Oh, good enough.
Yeah, you pick it up and you notice that there's something in some of the pages further back, but the only writing in the book right now is the poem, basically describing this sort of quest that you guys agreed to, and the acknowledgement of your acceptance of it.
What's the part that was glowing?
The shiny bit.
Yeah, there's something in between the pages further back.
I'm going to go to where the glow is.
All right. You open it up to some of the later pages, and you notice that there is a bit of a false stack of pages at the back of it. And in that space, there is a pendant. It has it looks like a very small skull inside of a jewel.
Has a small what? I actually didn't catch that because
Skull.
feedback.
Skull.
Small skull inside a jewel.
Mm-hmm. Like there's no way that this is an actual skull, unless it was like from a fairy or something. But it looks to be carved out of stone.
I am going to take and pocket that.
All right, you can add a amulet of proof against detection and location.
Ooh.
I'm not putting it on yet, but I am just throwing it in the pack because at this point I don't know what it actually is. But
I mean, there's no actual like item for it.
no, there is.
I know, but what it actually does is something similar, but like it's close enough that I'm telling you that one because then it's actually an item you can add.
Right, and then I can customize it later
Yeah.
with some moves.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just threw that in my pocket. And
Mhm.
with Scully, you dropped this.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. I'm going to have to investigate this in the future. Along with my
And I-
super book.
Go to grab the other book and go, okay. What was it about this book again? Steel Defender, put my shit back on me.
While that's going on, Pippin's gonna kind of go exploring the entrance that opened up that he presumes leads out, and just like I'm gonna check for traps and stuff because we've had too much of that shit going on today.
Yeah, that's fair.
23 investigation.
You notice that outside of the door there are more lightning traps.
Okay. Can I presume that if I like from a far enough distance threw like a pebble at it, it would set it off?
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. So 18.
You know that putting a rock on it would not trigger it.
Okay.
But you do know that these runes have been connected to a chain lightning spell.
Basically, I'm just gonna go around them, like in a way that won't set them off, and like kind of mark where they are for everybody else. And then when they come out, I'll let them know.
All right, make me a dexterity saving throw to not trigger one.
Saving throws. Where am I still? Right there. Okay, +9. God, that's solid. 12.
How much health do you have left?
37 points.
I think I can safely say not anymore.
Okay.
That is...
I was hoping to do it from like a safe distance where I'm just like, draw a line in the sand.
Well, that was a decent roll for you, because that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 24, that was not a good roll for you. And that's another 19,
Holy
20.
shit.
8. I'm just gonna cut to the chase and say, yeah, you're down.
Okay.
Everyone inside, make me a perception check. Aranor, the one that you automatically succeed on was the one to notice the amulet. A perception check.
I'm blind.
I get a +3 to perception.
Kyle?
Please, somebody
Yeah?
notice me. Hey!
Did you roll a 1?
17.
I'm
Hey!
blind.
Your mind is filled with thoughts of the amulet and what it could do, because it seemed to be some sort of protection charm. Anyone who rolled over a 15 hears this crash of thunder, and
Maybe a muffled moan and pain as he
Yeah,
has a
and you-
collapse.
and you hear the body of Pippin fall to the ground outside.
Jesus, Joshua. 29?
Yeah.
He's perceptive.
I got 17, by the way. It is not fucking 29.
You still heard it, so
Yeah, but Jesus.
I love how
Listen.
I'm literally outside just like potentially doing death saves and everybody's just like, whatever, keep checking out the bookshelves.
Thank you for the reminder. Roll me your first death save.
Aranor doesn't know, so Aranor can't fucking help. They're
Pass.
too busy.
Okay.
It was an 18.
Alright. 2,
Yo, we have to go save a dumbass.
5.
What are you talking about? Yes, Sue.
Roll your second death save.
Follow
Also
me.
pass 14.
So, I start running. Yeah.
I follow him.
4, 5.
What did the dumbass do?
Third death
I-
save.
That's a 2.
Okay. So what are you guys doing to help him, if anything?
Well, we're
I
going.
can't heal him, or like
You can do a medicine check to try and stabilize him, though.
Oh,
deal.
so we're getting to him just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Alright,
go
then-
far.
I am going to walk up to him and I'm going to just
17.
use. Oh, hey, it's you. I am going to cast Spare the Dying on him. So this is
You
the
know
best
what?
I can do.
You don't have to cast Spare the Dying on him because Yeshua successfully does mouth-to-mouth or chest
Nice.
impressions or something and gets him stable.
Don't forget the 1900s thing where you put tobacco and smoke and blow up their ass, which is an actual thing.
I wouldn't do that. I don't have tobacco.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give you that next time.
There we go. That die
Much
goes into dice
appreciated.
jail.
I can only work if I have the right tools, guys. Listen.
Don't worry. We'll get you the tools for the job. Oh my god.
You just hear like me go, traps, as I'm like still unconscious, as smoke billowed out of my mouth.
I
Roan.
would like to go into stealth.
Roan didn't hear it, so he's just like slowly following everyone else, and then he sees Pippin. Ah, another one.
What is going? He must be so confused.
Oh good god!
That is a
Oh,
very
good
nice
God.
dice jail.
I went into stealth.
That is another. I mean, sure. Go ahead. What'd you roll?
A 31.
Cool.
Stop!
Pippin, 13 points of healing to you.
So I'm at 13, right?
You are at 13. But yeah. What y'all doing now?
I'm awake and I'm going to try and continue finding traps, and this time I'm just gonna point at them and be like, "Hey, there's traps!" If I see them, I'm not gonna mark them. I learned my lesson. Just avoid
Why
them.
don't you just mark the safe spots, Pippin?
I tried. They had a farther reach than expected.
I'm gonna follow in stealth a little further behind everybody.
So you guys are leaving the area?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Alright.
It is getting dark outside. It's getting towards sunset. You guys can travel through the night if you want, but you as you go.
I'm fairly sure we need to survive.
As you go, you start noticing that the buildings and cobbles under your feet begin to be reabsorbed by the natural forest around you.
I think we're finally out of there.
Yeah.
Let's sleep on top of it.
If we're like at that point of the day, can we just make camp and just like survive?
I agree with this man.
Yes. Yes.
It was a
Traveling
long
this way
day.
got me wise.
It was a long day.
Do I have one skeleton left?
You do have one skeleton left. I do recall saying that you were
Alright.
able to cobble together one, and you were able to use the head of the talking skeleton.
So skeletons might still exist.
Yay.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but I think we're going to have to change Skeleman to Zombieman, because I eventually will be going over to Goose.
But master, why you get rid of skeleton?
Don't worry, we can cut off the head of the zombie and put your head on top.
Sounds like a solid.
Yeah.
It'll be solidarity. Oh, either that or we have to wait a long time to get you a new body. A little bit stronger.
Well, Pippin's just basically building camp then. His little part of camp. Like building a fire and stuff.
Me.
I find a nice tree.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you guys know. I have a new spell for you guys to use in combat. It's called, where the fuck is it? It was called Dragon's Breath, but I don't have it on me. It was you to breathe fire.
Specifically fire?
It's one of them. I don't see it right now, so I'd best not put it on me. Oh well. Also if I use Unseen Servant, does that mean I can use it to go behind people, enemies, and give one of our heavy hitters advantage?
I mean, we'll figure it out when it comes to fighting, but I don't think so.
Okay, let's not worry about that.
Who is on first shift?
During it, I'm actually going to swap a spell and learn Identify again.
Since I'm an elf,
And then I'm going to cast Identify on my...
Well, which one of you two is taking the first watch? Since you're both elves, you both have the meditate, right? 4-hour meditation.
yeah.
So which one of you is meditating first?
You can do the honors if you'd like.
And then when you're on your shift, you can do that, Aranor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just so you know, it's 4d6 acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. And you just breathe fucking fire.
Yeah. So I'm gonna... During that first watch, I'm going to do that.
I am literally just going to sleep. I need to get my health up, and I need to be able to summon, I guess, my one zombie. Not zombie, but skeleton. Since it doesn't have skin on it right now.
All right. Don't worry, Rum takes care of the fire. He basically just sneezes on a pile of sticks and they combust. He is a forge cleric, so. Yeah. Roll a d20 for your shift, Aranor, and then I'll get to that.
Not the die that's in dice jail, that's for sure. That is a 12.
A 12. Alright. You are still in the process of relearning Identify when a light appears out in the woods, in the woodline. This light is sort of floating side to side and then getting slightly brighter and brighter, and then it doesn't seem to be floating side to side anymore, and then it just blinks out.
That was interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on that general direction.
Roll me a perception check.
That is a 12.
Okay. Well then. You are back to relearning your spell. It's going fine from what you can tell, until there is a light again. Except this time it is coming from inside the camp.
That's unsettling.
I am going to at least grab Jesua and go, hey, since you need less rest than the others, I found something weird here.
As you're waking up, Jesua, the light winks out again.
Can I roll for perception?
Yes.
Okay. So that'd be an 11. Because I have disadvantage. I believe that's disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you would be getting a 26 there. Yeah, as far as you know, there is nothing amiss. There's no strange lights. The fire is starting to die down, but other than that, Scully...
Am I hearing anything different?
The fact that Scully is awake in the middle of the night.
I asked my impish friend if he has seen anything.
What am I doing awake?
That's the thing, Scully. You can't explain it, but you wake up with this urge to just wander into the woods.
Alright, you said the words. Flipping, wander into the goddamn woods.
Alright.
Do we see Scully about to wander into the...
You see Scully get up and kind of stretch, rub his eyes, get up, grab a couple of things, and start wandering out into the forest.
Woo! Fuck yeah! Let's go in the forest!
Scully.
What are you doing in the forest?
I'm going into the forest in the middle of the night.
Why? You were sleeping.
Good question.
You've been injured.
Go to back to sleep, Scully.
I don't know, man. That forest, it looks pretty welcoming, man.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
I'm just going to grab my rope and I'm just going to tie him up so he can't move and go to fuck to bed.
Jesus, people these
Gonna
days.
put him in the most uncomfortable position and tell him to sleep.
I cast command and tell him to go back to sleep.
Okay, that requires a saving throw, right?
Of 17 for wisdom.
Golly, a wisdom saving throw, please. While you are being tied up.
19.
Oh!
19, your command is not heeded.
Man, why would you do things like this, man? Oh, look at that force! Look at that force and tell me that's not the prettiest little force out there you ever seen in your
It's
entire
been producing
life.
a weird light, and that light just appeared in our camp. You are staying fucking put.
Well, maybe I've been charmed or something. I don't know, man. But come on, this is a good idea.
I cast protection from evil and good on him.
Okay. There isn't a discernible difference.
Creatures, let's see. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead.
Really weird how humanoids are not on that list. So it means that you can still charm him. But that was complete sidebar. Alright. You cast that lasts for how long?
Let's see. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay, so you'll have to stay awake for the next 10 or so minutes.
Okay. I tell him that he needs to go back to sleep and to start thinking sense.
That always makes sense. But also, that sleep sounds like a good idea.
Alright. As you attempt to roll over and go back to sleep while tied up head to toe in ropes, anyone who is awake, Gully, you can decide if you're able to fall asleep or not. Anyone who is awake needs to roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna say I did wake up to the whole little bit of hubbubaloo, and so I'll roll one quick.
I got a 22.
Perception, you said?
I haven't.
Perception.
That's a 14.
Okay. As everything starts to settle down again, people start to roll over or go back to what they were doing before, a light appears very, very briefly out in the woods, the same direction that Aranor saw it before, and then it winks out.
So I would see it.
Yes, you would see it out there, yeah.
Does everybody who rolled see it?
Yes. It's not a very subtle thing, but the roll was for something else.
I would like to cast Firebolt and aiming directly for the light.
Alright, roll a spell attack at disadvantage. Gully, while this is happening, you don't know how, but your ropes
I got a
are
critical
high.
fail.
What the fuck, man? Come on! I'm trying to sleep here!
You shoot the nearest tree with a firebolt and it starts on fire.
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
a better view of what that light is?
No, it was further out into the woods.
Kyle, I'm gonna go into stealth and start kind of sneaking out there. I rolled a 15, so it's 15 plus 12, so 27.
I think I'm gonna follow that same path as my spell failed.
Alright. Scully, the aforementioned ropes are undone. You're able to move about freely. You still feel the urge to go into the woods.
What kind of gosh darn tootin' thing is going on here? Gosh darn, I must follow the gosh darn woods.
I am going to just grab Scully and go. You're not going alone. I'm going to just lightly tap Herodar with my foot.
Eh.
There's some weird bullshit going on here. Two dumbasses went into the woods.
Technically, you don't know that. We both went. I went into stealth.
Yeah,
Two
the
So did I.
dumbasses disappeared.
Really.
This dumbass wants to go in the woods.
Yeah, we go in the fucking woods, man.
And there's a weird light that keeps flickering around everywhere.
Look, if it'll make you guys feel better, I can cast a spell that makes Herodor like 50 feet tall. Oh,
That's
where is
not
it?
helpful.
You're telling me you're not. It won't make you feel better having a giant near us?
He's already rather large.
And you
Why
think
don't we
that's
do it to Rome?
and you think that's not going to be a problem to you?
Where the fuck did you come from, Jesua?
I'm still hiding. So they just hear this in the background. I'm still in stealth. You gotta roll to see me.
Pippin nods appreciatively in his stealth position.
Alright, I'm going to try and find both of them.
Fucking says concentration
I
for
got-
only a minute. Bullshit.
I'm fairly confident I did not beat either of the stealth, so I don't know.
27.
I got a 32. I nat
Yep,
20.
I beat neither of their
Oh
stealth.
my god!
I didn't fail as
What
dramatically
the
as
fuck?
something else, but
How the fuck is your modifier that high? What the? Oh, you're a level higher. That makes sense.
Yup.
Yeah, because the proficiency bonus goes up at level
Levels.
9, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I also took Rogue and chose Stealth as proficiency.
That makes sense.
No,
be a
proficiency
fucking
bonus is
12
this.
modifier.
Well, I actually need to do that. Reload the page. Yep, prof bone is +4
Level 9. Jesus.
at level 9.
Gosh. Now I want that.
It brought me up to your level instantaneously.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. I'm jealous as fuck right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
It feels weird being the low, not the highest, by a significant margin.
So, like, as Aranor is searching around for the two people who have disappeared, without a trace, mind you, or a word of where they're going, there's the sound of a small animal just, like, skittering off into the woods, and, Golly, you are, you feel this feeling that you should probably follow it.
I have the feeling I should follow this thing. Fucking
Why?
do it. Look, man. Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath in the night air and just realize some things just have to happen.
Out of curiosity, is the animal going the same direction we saw the light?
No, different direction.
Okay. Well, that's
So-
unfortunate.
Go ahead.
No, you were saying something.
I was just gonna say, so I would like to start to walk around the perimeter of what our camp would be within that.
Still invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah.
Okay. Scully, what you up to?
I am following the little animal, I guess.
All right.
you're trying to.
You're damn right I am. Don't worry,
Remind
I can
me,
breathe
what is
fire.
following him?
I am still holding on to him.
Oh, you're holding on to him.
Grapple check.
For the kicks of it, yeah, grapple check, please, both of you. Strength athletics or dex acrobatics.
Alright, well, let's see what I got.
Everything's a +1, so
The first one I got is. It looks like it's just acrobatics. It's my first one. Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. They're all the same. 7.
mine's an 18. So
Yeah, you are solidly in
The grasp of a strapping young elf.
Yes.
In the arms of the
Are
elf.
Aranor, are you just carrying him or are you just holding him?
I am just like holding on to him so he's not going anywhere.
But like you're not moving around the camp or anything while you're looking.
Nope.
Or...
The furthest
All
I
right.
went was to Herodar and just kind of kicked him awake a little.
All right.
I'm moonwalking.
You mean because you're walking around at night?
Well, I can't move. I'm not moving, so I'm looking like I'm moving by going directly a straight line, but I'm not going in a straight line. I'm actually not moving. I look like I'm walking.
It's one of those like animated marching where he's just staying in place, marching in place, because he can't move.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perception checks and a whiz save from Aranor. Aranor, Yeshua, Scully, Herodar.
My perception is a 10.
I got 14.
I have a 19. Oh wait,
I'm
hold
just
on.
curious
Wait,
why
that-
I'm exempt.
Because you
Hold on.
wandered off into the forest towards where the thing is, so you're not around.
That's fair.
My wisdom is an 8. My wisdom save is an 18 though.
And then
Oh, I
got
need to
an
do a
8.
wisdom.
Wisdom save and a perception check.
So now I need everyone's whiz save. Scully,
My
you got a
wisdom save-
19?
Yes. I need to get
I
my
got
god.
18.
Hold on. It's somewhere. I'm gonna get my things. Here's one. My ugly green dice and my beautiful blue dice.
Okay. Everyone basically just has to sneeze, and there's no other effects. Just like a little tickle in your nose.
okay.
What kind of crazy
Because
bull mark
everyone
is this?
passed, but no one noticed what did it.
I had a 20. Hold on. I had a 22 for my perception, I believe. A 21 or a 20.
Yeah, the stealth roll was higher than that.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, do you really think this is a good spot for us to be camping apparently?
Well, if you guys give me like 15, 20 minutes, I can get a spell that makes a tiny hut. That would be a good place to, sleep in as a marching in place.
God damn it.
In an attempt to get out into the woods. I think it's been long enough. Go ahead and roll another opposed grapple to see if you can get out. Aranor
I thi-
saying.
15.
I just let go of him.
Oh, you just let go? Alright.
It's a 1. I just kind of let go of him without paying attention. I let down my guard on him.
Well, he finally gains traction in his endless march towards the edge of the forest and just sort of pulls you, and you trip on a tree root and let go of him as you stumble a bit. And
Herodar.
Scully, you are now free. Going into the woods. Anyone doing
Ah.
anything?
Herodar, I think we're just gonna lose the wizard if that's okay with you.
Run, Scully, run!
Well, the thing is, everybody else went that.
I'm not gonna run. I'm
We
going.
don't know where the other two are.
I am casually going to go out there because I am not afraid of anyone right now. I am just going to follow the rainbow. Apparently,
I'm continuing my perimeter check.
Yes, Scully. As you are walking out into the woods, this shimmering, very faint light is guiding you out into the forest, almost like a rainbow.
woo! Rainbow baby.
And it leads you through twists and turns. And, after a while, you do see these very dull, glowing lights start to approach from behind, and they just sort of float next to you as you're walking. And after a bit, there's 2, 3 of them, and then 4. Can you roll me a perception check, please?
Sure. Let's see, what is my perception? My perception is +3 wisdom. It's gonna be a 7.
These appear to be some sort of fae that are kind of just moving along with you in the same direction. And as you go, the path that you're following gets brighter and brighter, and then you step into a very small clearing, and all other light goes out in the presence of a small campfire. And you are back in your camp with your friends an hour later, with no real memory of what happened other than a phrase from one of the floating fae next to you saying, "Do you wish to serve our master still?"
Still? Sure, why not?
And you're back at the camp, and everyone's able to continue about their time.
Is everyone...
Curiosity, when I went over to where the ball of light had been, did I notice anything or anything like that?
Roll a investigation check and a dexterity saving throw.
Do the bastards know I came back?
Investigation dex. Okay. The investigation is 12. The dex saving throw is a 17.
You don't find any footprints or anything like that, especially, and you're not surprised by that. Whatever you saw was floating, and it just seemed to be iridescent. So you're able to come up with the fact that it was probably something to do with fae, and the dex saving throw was a what?
17.
Okay. You almost trip on a pair of roots as you get to and leave the space where the light had, or you guess that the light had been. But you're able to continue unharmed. Scully, what was your question?
Alright, if I'm back in camp, does anyone else notice me back at camp?
I'm back asleep. If it's been an hour, I'm back asleep. I'm here to get my long rest in.
Aranor, you have completed swapping out that spell as Scully comes back into camp.
Okay.
Oh, you came back.
Nothing good happened. It's only going to be causing issues in the future. Let's not worry about it now.
I'm going to walk up to him first, and I'm going to cast Identify.
Up to him?
I can cast Identify on people.
That's a good idea, in all honesty.
I'm just making sure.
If you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Alright. It's been an hour, so I'm not going to do the voice. So I'm going to save that for if you use it for something else. But he doesn't seem to be under any outside influence. He is the human known as Skullfist or Skullfucker or Skull whatever he chose.
Skull Kitten, Skull Apocalypse, Skull Ninja, Skull Samurai, and
yes, the human known as Mall Ninja.
Yes. Now you understand.
But yeah, he is him. He is otherwise, other than his earlier injuries, unharmed. And yeah. Nothing else seems to be the matter with him.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna go cast Identify on that amulet quick.
May I say it has been quite a long time since you have used this Identify spell. This amulet is not within the common catalogs involved with this casting. However, this happens to be a protective charm against some or all, I should say, all forms of magic, specifically harmful to the user. This is a singular and the only one of its kind, and is also a secondary phylactery for the previously found lich. Why did I say that? Lich. The use of this amulet protects its user from all harmful magic.
Interesting.
This has been a very strange use of the Identify spell. And as the spell starts to peter out, it says, learn something new every day, I suppose. And then it's gone.
Alright, well that was interesting. I'm just going to keep it in my pocket for now.
Alright.
By the way, Kyle, I know exactly the other downside to this fucking amulet.
No, you don't.
I've seen the fucking video. Aranor
No,
does.
you don't.
I've seen the video too, you bastards.
No, you
I
haven't.
sent it to Alex. Oh my god.
You don't know what this is.
I'm not blowing up the town.
I have no idea what it is.
I'm not gonna tell.
Give it to
Pippin
him.
doesn't know. Cole knows. Pippin.
I
And that's what matters.
Aranor
Okay.
has no clue of that side effect.
Hey, I can absolutely just change what the side effect is. Just so you
Okay,
know.
I know where you got this from then.
Yes, thank you.
If Alex hadn't said something, I wouldn't have realized. Because I sent it to Alex and was like, don't you dare ever do this.
You didn't say anything to me about it.
Well,
I have good news. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
that's the point.
You don't need to know.
Good. I don't want to know. I'm heavy.
Three
I'm
of us
heavy.
know, and that's more than enough.
Look, I'm just happy I got roofied tonight.
There.
All right, who is next on the next watch?
I guess my 8 hours is up, so Aaron and I would probably be on the co-watch.
Yeah, it works.
For second watch?
Third watch.
Third.
Aranor was on the second watch.
In all reality, since we have two L's, we only need
Oh.
2 watches.
I thought Aranor was first watch.
Well, wasn't it that Aranor was going to be on second watch so that he could swap his spells and then do that? But yeah, we can do it like that.
In all reality, as long as I'm not doing anything strenuous, I can do stuff like that easily.
Yeah.
Because during a long rest, it cannot be more than, what? An hour of uninterrupted... Well, of
Yes.
an hour of interruptions.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'm taking mine. I don't care when I take mine.
Right.
With the fact that we have 2 elves, we can literally just two of us
Swap between them.
swap, and then everyone else is good, and we'll just wake everyone else up as needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess Jessua's doing the second one.
Alright, roll me a
Holy
d20
shit!
for luck.
I forgot about these dice.
A 5.
Oh boy.
Yeah, good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull up my encounters real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You hear some what can only be described as maniacal cackling in the woods.
What?
You hear what can only be described as maniacal cackling in the woods.
Hey, y'all, time to get the fuck up. There's either a pack of hyenas or somebody who's murderous.
We know. Oh wait, I know. I can guess what it is.
That is an old woman who is high on mushrooms.
She's about to die.
It's
I'm
probably
not
a,
pulling anything out. I'm
wait.
going to go into stealth now and act like I just did.
I can hear this stuff, right?
Yes.
All right.
I mean,
I know for a
if
fact
you
it's
wanna
probably
be
going to be a
asleep.
hag. It's probably a hag.
I was gonna say, if you want to be asleep, then you'll have to roll with disadvantage, but
But I have my long.
mm-hmm.
All right, that's fine. I don't care.
My stealth was a 29.
Okay.
I should probably let everyone know. Fae afoot, so be careful about everything that comes with Fae. You know,
Yup.
mental disorders, weird shit, sacrifice.
I have advantage against being charmed by Fae.
Oh, nice. I'll have you know. I'm probably gonna have bad times in the near future, so good luck.
Why are
Okay, I
you going
got
to have bad times?
I'll tell you after the battle.
Instead
Ah.
of fighting anything.
I do.
I rolled an 18 for my stealth. I go towards the sound in stealth.
You also hear, since you're moving closer, you'll also hear the panicked shrieking of a younger woman, and the sounds of someone running through the woods.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be what you think it is.
I'm rolling perception.
Okay, roll perception.
A 17.
They're further out into the woods, in the direction of the cackling and the ragged breathing and screaming. You can see a young woman basically just bull rushing her way through the woods towards your campfire, and behind her is a hunched figure just running after her as fast as it can.
Okay.
Both the woman is obviously humanoid, but like the figure behind her is also humanoid.
Okay.
Come here, dearie.
I cast Shatter
On
in that
also,
direction.
what's the range on Shatter?
60 feet within a 10-foot sphere. No, 10-foot radius.
So are we like outside the tree line?
You guys just kind of found a spot underneath a few trees to
Man,
have a campsite, so you're still in the trees.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna move away from camp a little bit, but like diagonally, still facing where all this is going on. But like, I'm probably like 20 feet farther away.
And these are my favorite.
What did you say? All right, 60 feet.
60 feet range.
60
Yep.
feet range.
And a
If you
10-foot
want-
radius.
If you want, I suppose you could cast it on the woman running through the woods.
Not the hunched one.
But the hunched figure is out of the range of the spell.
I would like to try to approach it to get the hunched figure.
All right.
Just the hunched
Sure.
figure?
Like, no, I want to get both of them. I don't think that either one of them
It's-
is actually safe.
It's not actually going to be currently possible to get just the, or to get both of them. You can get one or the other.
Hmm. Let's see.
Ah, fuck. Forgot to account for round. There we go. Perfect.
I cast Fairy Fire to try to distract both of them.
Fairy Fire, as far as I know, is not a spell that can distract. It's it outlines the target, so they can't be invisible or not well at least. Sounding very crunchy through someone's speakers.
It's Breeze, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So cube, when the spell is cast, each creature or object, I should say, object is outlined in light. Also, each creature is also outlined in light if it fails dexterity saving throw. Okay, and then attacks against them are at advantage.
Okay,
And the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So it's not something to use that can be used to distract. You can still
then I'm
use it.
still going to use it to outline them because it's still very effective.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC of 17.
Yes.
The young woman fails. The figure behind her fails. So they are both outlined in Fairy Fire. In the woods. At night.
Would other people be seeing this?
They would be able to for sure by now because they are shedding light.
Okay.
The Fairy Fire is shedding light.
Okay.
And I
How
think
far away are
we
they?
need to roll for initiative. So the woman is about 60 feet away from Yeshua. 55 feet away from Yeshua. I'm just gonna say it's a hag. The hag is 70 feet away, so it's still within the 20-foot range, or a 20-foot area of Fairy Fire, but it's not within the 10-foot of Shatter.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure how far out Yasuo decided to go from the camp, so that's up to him. But I'm gonna need initiative rolls for everyone.
19.
I rolled a 23.
17.
Is it 13 plus 1, I think? Let me get a second. Fuck.
Erdar?
Yeah, 14.
Erdar, what's your initiative roll?
18.
18.
Remember, you
Alright.
have an advantage.
That was.
Alright.
+0. Alright, well, Roan, you are just flying, buddy. So, if I am understanding the rules of this correctly, then no one should have full health still
Right.
I do.
from the rest.
No, you haven't gotten the long rest yet.
Yeah, because you have to complete the long rest to get the full benefits. So
In
you're
other
still
words,
at
this
10
can't take
HP.
more than an hour, or we have to start over our long rests.
Yeah.
Jezua would have a full one, because Jezua would have rested for 4 hours.
Yeah, Jezua would have.
Mhm.
So
At
I'm
the end of
gonna
a
do-
shift, yeah.
54 damage. I'm at 13.
You're at 13, Scully's at 10.
Got to put my health back to 10.
Yep.
Holy shit.
What?
I rolled initiative for the hag, and that is +1. That is. And for the woman. Wow, she rolled really well as well.
Alright, I'm back to where I was before.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah?
We gotta remember I have a Lifewell tattoo.
Yep.
No, don't you
the
lose?
reason I say that is because we had me rolling death saves.
I know.
So I'm
We need to
asking
remember
in
that a
case.
lot
Yeah, I'm asking in case. Does that mean I can just use this? If I were to go to 0 here, I
Yeah,
can
you
use
can
this
just
as
use
well.
it here
Okay.
instead of earlier.
Right. I had to say something because technically I
Mhm.
should have used it earlier, so.
I get it. I forgot to.
Not the first time
Uh,
we forgot, probably won't be the
First
last.
up. First up is Jesua. Both figures are outlined in Fairy Fire. They are 55 and 70 feet away.
Am I still under the effects of my stealth?
No, because you cast a spell.
Okay.
You still get advantage though.
Yeah, you
I
still
was
get
asking
advantage
for
because of
sneak attack.
Fairy Fire.
I understand. I was asking for sneak attack.
I get it.
Oh. Well, no, you still get it. If you have advantage, you can
Oh.
sneak.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. As
That
long
works.
as you use a
Rogues.
finesse weapon.
Yes.
Well,
Or
I
range
don't
or
think-
finesse weapon.
I don't think that spells count
No,
towards the
they do. I've looked it up.
sneak
Okay.
attack. So you'd have to use an actual weapon in order to get that.
That makes sense. Well then I'm going to cast
Because trust me, sneak attack with shatter would be absolutely disgusting.
Bonkers.
Oh yeah.
You're going to cast
I'm gonna cast Firebolt
on.
on the hag.
All right. Oh, Bobby's a cutie.
I got a 28
All right.
to hit.
28 to hit will hit.
Okay.
Damage, please.
14.
14 damage. All right. Bonus actions? Movements? Anything?
I would like to chase behind the hag.
They are still out away from you,
75?
moving towards you.
Oh, they're still moving towards me. Well,
Yeah,
then,
the woman is running towards the campfire
okay.
behind you.
So I'm gonna kind of just lie here and wait
All
for the
right.
moment.
Are you using your bonus act? You used your bonus action to hide?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth. I don't think it'll be an issue, but
31.
yep, definitely not an issue.
God, I'm jealous.
Okay,
That's literally me rolling a
Um,
net 20, okay?
Don't you have like?
Plus 12.
A 32 would be net 20 for you.
Yeah.
I got a
Okay,
19.
you both have a plus 12 to your stealth.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just got 4 higher than I do with his thing, basically. It's because he's level 9. Well, you said it was a bonus of 4 at level 9, I think. But anyways, yes.
Anyway, continuing.
Um,
Moving on. We can't afford to spend that much time looking at modifiers
Stats.
here.
Yes. Yes.
That was Yesua's turn. Next up, with a flat 20, is the hag.
Makes sense.
The hag has been attacked. Does the hag continue to go?
Cole, you both
after-
literally have the same modifier.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. It's fucking annoying.
Alright, wisdom save for the woman. Actually, they're gonna move up to the woman and use claws. 12 plus 6, hit.
And it gets advantage.
True?
I mean, it's got fairy fire.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't crit, but it still hit. Either way. Excuse me. That is 7 plus 4 is 11 damage to the woman. Bonus actions. Nothing. Alright. And then with another cumulative 20 is the woman who's going to run away. And
Disengage and run.
disengage as an action, yep.
Bonus action dash.
Well, she can't bonus action dash. She's not a rogue.
Damn.
Sorry to disappoint. Actually, if she wants to get away, it's possible. That's another 2d8 plus 4. She was just trying to full on sprint away from the hag. So she was going to take her action to dash. The unfortunate thing about that is leaving the threat area,
Opportunity attack.
opportunity attack hit, and maximum damage was rolled. So you basically see this woman try to run away. The hag grabs her arm, and you're not entirely sure how, but you're able to see the hag's claws puncture their way through her back, through her stomach, and out into visible light in front of them.
Glow.
And then just pull the arm out, and the woman stumbles a couple of steps and just crashes into a tree, dead.
All right.
And Pippin with 19.
Well, I'm gonna first start by using my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And get as close as possible, so that's 50 feet of movement.
Yep, you are closer to the hag than
How far am I away from it?
yes. You're about 40 feet, 45 feet.
Okay. So my stealth still stands. Not that it matters, because I use my bonus action. I'm just gonna roll for attack then. With short bow.
All right. You do have advantage because she's still in the fairy fire.
My short
Presumably
bow
she-
is a +9, so modified 20.
That hits. Damage, please.
So
Sneak
it
attack,
is-
I believe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
1d6, and its sneak attack is 46 right now. Yep. So
Here's where you shine. You get the extra dice for sneak attack. Yesua only gets 1.
Yep.
You may be pulling 30s like nobody's business, but you're pulling damage like what now?
22.
22 damage. Okay.
And then I'm basically just visible 40 feet ahead of her.
Mm-hmm. Double checking.
Herodar.
Yeah, I was checking to see if the hag had any
Reactions.
reactions again.
Macianch.
The answer is still no, by the way. Yeah, Herodar.
Okay. Going up to her and take a big swing.
You are quite a ways
You
away.
are not able to get to her in
Okay.
one turn. Even that.
I go a little. I get close enough where I need to be, and I might as well throw a javelin.
May I remind you, you have your throwable axe.
That returns to you.
That too. I'll do the axe instead.
All right.
Here we
Go ahead and roll your strength athletics.
Strength. That's an 18.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the axe. I'm guessing you did throw the axe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I kind of bent the rules with that axe for you.
He's an axe guy. What can you say?
I know, right?
11.
11 damage. All
Yeah.
right.
I just want to ask you a question. Second attack.
Yeah, because you do have 2 attacks. You will have to use bonus action to pull the axe back to you if you want to throw it again, or you can just throw a javelin.
I'll just throw the javelin.
All right, roll the attack roll. This is a +8, I believe, still.
Oh, there's the die. 16.
The javelin thunks into the ground
That's fair.
just to the side of the hag.
And then bonus action, I'll recall the axe.
All right,
What's
The
the
axe
roll
is-
on that attack?
pulled out of,
Total was 16, so
yeah.
Gotcha.
First attack, I believe, was 18 or something.
yep.
Yeah. And then Aranor.
How far am I again?
75-ish feet.
Yeah, 75-ish feet.
I'm going to move my 35 feet closer. So this is my range 30.
From where you're able to move to, will be
No,
like,
I can move 35 feet.
yeah. I'm just
And
mentioning
my
that it'll
pistols
still
only
be
have a
like,
range of 30, 90 at disadvantage.
I mean, if you're willing to take that bet, you're willing to take that bet.
Except the fairy fire, so it's just a straight roll.
Correct. Even if it is beyond the normal range of the pistols, you could still take a shot. I believe you. Also, do you have any spells that have a range of 60?
Yes.
Because you're only about 40 feet away. You're like right
I
next
have
to me.
chromatic orb. I've got grease.
So you can-
I've got magic missile.
So you could use any of those too. It's really up to you what you want to do here.
I'm going to, since I've never used a second level spell slot, we are going to cast chromatic orb at second level.
Make me that lovely attack roll.
And it's going to be of cold type.
All right, fair.
Ooh. This one's going in the dice jail. Rubik's Cube die, you can come out.
That's a good sign. Isn't that one again?
Yes.
You throw this chromatic orb and it just freezes and shatters one of the trees between you and the hag, and the tree falls, and it definitely won't hit the hag, but it falls and it crushes the midsection of the woman's body.
Well, she was dead anyway.
That is another 2 failed saving throws, and she is now fully dead. Anything bonus action wise?
What can I do with bonus? I've got so much shit. Bonus action, I don't have anything when I can use my bonus attack on him. He's not gonna be fine. I'm just gonna have my steel defender. As bonus action, nothing on mine, but I'm gonna have my steel defender, who is at the same time as me, move up in front of me, because he has a distance of 40.
Ah, alright.
Yep.
Alright.
You can have him dash, you know.
Yeah, he does have the action to dash if you want.
Yeah, no, he's gonna dash right up to it.
Alright.
And it's just gonna stand there in front of it and go, well, do nothing. Well, not say anything. It doesn't speak.
Beep, 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 beep. Alright.
I don't remember if I said it, I installed some way for it to make sounds, but...
You mentioned that it does beeps at low energy. Or at low health.
So yeah, no, it
right.
just walks up and stands there imposingly.
Fair enough. So we've had one hag's turn, yes, but what about second hag's turn? From the side of the camp comes an eerie cackle, very similar to the one that you heard before, and I'm going to need Gully to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
It shouldn't be too bad. I have pretty high wisdom. I say that, and let's see what happens. Wisdom plus 6, so I'll get 25.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
The hag stands up out of the foliage and the brush and just hurls this unintelligible string of insults, and they seem to have no effect on you.
You just got vicious mockeried.
What the fuck?
As it moves up to you in the camp.
is so mean.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not like fully face to face with you, but it's a lot closer than it was. And it is your turn.
All right. First of all, I like to get the fuck out of there. As far away as I need to stay in range of. Oh, let's say Pippin. I need to stay in range of Pippin, but I need to get as far away as possible. The hags.
Pippin is quite a ways away right now.
Well, I need to get in range to use haste on you.
Haste?
Yeah.
I'm gonna level with you. If you're gonna use haste, it's probably better to use it on somebody like Herodar or Aranor.
What? You don't want to use multiple terms?
Well,
What? I thought you had multiple attacks.
It's multiple actions.
Yeah. Does that mean
I
you
only
can?
get sneak attack once per turn.
Oh well, fuck that then.
So that's why I'm saying use it on the guys with 2 attacks instead of me. I have 1 explosive thing of damage. They have multiple things of several bits of damage.
Can I use suggestion?
Try.
Let's see. I have. Yeah. Kyle, can I use suggestion on one of the hags?
You only need to be within 30 feet of someone to use haste on.
I was gonna.
And Herodor is still pretty close by.
Who
Yeah.
and what are you suggesting?
Well, I would just suggest that it'll be better to conserve energy, so wait in place until the other hag is finished with combat, and just to wait and conserve energy until it's their turn to fight.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So suggestion.
Try to wait and see what happens with Arc to
Yeah.
attack him.
Yeah. It does. It'll just wait there for.
So you're casting this on the hag that attempted to viciously mock you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a wisdom saving throw.
This is a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Alright, now the hag gets a +2 to this. That is a 5, +2 is 7. So it is going to pursue a course of action you described. To the best of its ability. It's gonna just hang out kinda on the edge of your camp, behind you.
I would like to use a bonus to, I guess, use Arcana or something to see if any of them are fake. I can use investigation if you want, also.
I think this is a perception roll.
Sure. What do I got for
See if
perception?
something is fake, I believe is a perception roll.
Perception is +3, so let's do this. Net 20.
Natural 20, both of these are very, very fleshy creatures.
Perfection. I'll have you know, if we win this battle, I want to eat the hair.
Oh God, he got a Baldur's Gate 3 reference in, and I love it and hate it at the same time.
Yeah, it
You
won't.
also know that the woman was also very real.
Okay, first of all, I should have probably thought of that, because they are known for illusion. Second of all, I should have thought of that. Fuck. But yeah, good to know.
The woman
That-
was real, is now dead, and you know the direction that she ran from
What?
is probably a small community in the woods somewhere.
Can you
Beautiful, we need to
perceive
go
that
there.
eating their hair makes him stronger, faster, smarter, wiser, more charismatic?
He did not ask that for his role, so I will not be answering that one.
Dang.
Look, I'm going to do it
Otherwise,
anyways.
I was about to eat a lot of hair myself.
I'm going to do it anyways because why? Because they have to think of a reason why. Actually, I think it's just because it's going to be one of the fairy tales I read.
And,
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't want to just randomly eat hair because of Boulder Gates.
it's like, yeah, I was gonna.
Uh,
Josh wanted to since,
hey,
Alright.
just I just want to be a safe spot, and that's
oh wait, Josh already got one. And I go, well, Andrew got one too.
Okay. Scully to
Did?
Roan. Roan is near the one you told to wait. So I'm going to double check suggestions. Wording to see if he
Oh, you
can
got the
attack
last
it
one.
without.
yes. If you attack, it will break out of it. If it takes any damage whatsoever, it'll break out of it.
Do you tell Roan that?
He has to know. There's no.
Does he?
Why would he not?
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
suggestion.
Check his spell list, and if he does not have suggestion,
Of course, he doesn't have suggestion. He's not a wizard. He's a
then
forge
I'm going
cleric.
to roll an Arcana check for him. If he,
Bastard. You're repeating my. You're
if he
repeating
fails
my.
this, he is going to attack the hag.
Well, in my defense,
I mean, he literally just saw Scully be like, "Hey, hold up, wait a minute, just stay right
But
there."
you'll love it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And he's like, "Fuck this bitch."
I mean, she will attack him first if he's attacking her. So that kind of it does help.
You won't have to worry about getting that.
Alright, Arcana check. He has a -1 to this.
That's fine.
Cutoff for this is a suggestion is a level 2 spell? Level 2
Yes.
spell.
It's a fucking
Cutoff for
broken level
this
2
is a
spell.
12.
12. Yeah.
12 or higher, he knows what it does. 11 or lower. And he attacks the hag. You are so fucking lucky because he has a -1 to Arcana. And he rolled a 15.
Woo! Sometimes a plan comes to fruition and it just works. It just works. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be using suggestion very often because I think it's I'm fairly sure it's broken.
It really depends on what you describe in the suggestion.
I can suggest to a shopkeeper to give me all their shit because it's going to be a good whatchamacallit. If I win, they will just do it. They'll probably not be happy afterwards, but if we never come back to that city, what are they going to do? Put a bounty on us?
Roan is going to move up closer to everyone else. So he is able to cast that.
I'm going to have to remember to tell Roan next turn since it's off that. I'm like, hey, don't want man. But I can't tell him now since, not my turn. So if I forget, someone please remind me.
Just like a little wink and a.
Yeah. A little. You know what I mean.
Ooh.
I'm going to take a whiz. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
So Roan moves up to the group, and he does so muttering a few words under his breath, and summons a large spectral hammer, a large planishing hammer. So the flat face on it and whatnot. I won't go into describing that. I don't think you guys know what that is. He creates a spectral hammer next to the hag that's out in the woods that you guys have been firing on. And it is going to take a swing. Sick. That is a natural 20. Damage is... He did upcast one. Yeah. He did upcast this, so the damage is 2d8. 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then he still has his action because Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action. Does have metal. Does not have
Well, there is an arrow in it that he can in the one that you can eat that he could heat up.
Does it?
Well, I shot her with an arrow.
I forgot about that, I'll be honest. Actually, what he's going to do is turn around, face the one that is in the camp, and cast Banishment. So, a charisma saving throw from the hag. That is not enough. Banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. Remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space.
Simple enough.
So, the hag behind you just out of existence, and you are currently facing one hag.
But we're already facing one hag.
Now we're back to one.
Hey, this doesn't do damage, mind you. Harmless demi-plane. So therefore, I believe your suggestion is still intact. It's just also not physically in the location.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's gonna come back and be like, I enjoy this. This is okay. I'm okay with this.
There was nothing wrong with this thing that just happened.
If I remember right, the wording on your suggestion was to basically wait and see how the fight went with the first hag to see to figure out what it'll do, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeshua,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Are they within 120 feet?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast.
Different demi-plane.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Right. That is an attack roll, if I remember right.
Correct. Of 23, because of 14 plus 9.
Yep.
Okay.
Damage,
And then-
please.
4 damage.
4. Okay. Any bonus actions?
I would like to go back
Any
into
movement?
hiding. Well, I'd like to go back into hiding and then move my 30 feet
30 feet, which direction?
towards the hag.
Okay, roll your stealth, please.
29.
Yep. Towards the hag. Got it. Next up is the hag. Steel Defender just rolled up to it.
The other hag poofed.
The other hag poofed, yes. And yeah, it will just try and use its claws on the Steel Defender. Remind me, what is the Steel Defender's AC?
Alex.
It actually doesn't matter because
It's a 16 because he gave it a +1. Otherwise, it was a 15.
Yeah, it actually doesn't matter because she rolled an 11.
Steel Defender
So,
stands there and just like
But why?
visually is mocking it. No.
Is your Steel Defender holding like a shield or anything? Like, what's it look
No.
like?
Just think of like a big. Think of what's his name in the animated series Hero 6 or whatever.
Big
The
Hero
balloon?
6?
The balloon.
Baymax?
That
Yeah,
is not
VMAX.
what it.
It's
that is not what
VMAX.
it's like.
Just like kind of metally.
That's not quite what it looks like. Because I built him, I get to kind of.
I
change how he
know.
looks.
I was just fucking around.
It looks like that
It's
the evil
a
guy
tall
from Iron Man 1.
robot. Oh.
Yeah, the evil dude from Iron Man 1. Not the robot, the actual guy itself.
Facial hair and everything.
That's fine.
Alex, would you like to actually describe your robot so I know how to describe this scene?
It looks very humanoid. It's basically kind of like a robotified human.
What color is it? Is it made of like brass?
It's-
Is it steel?
It's a like black metal. Okay.
Tungsten?
Yeah, so as it takes the swipes at your Steel Defender, it just bounces. The claws just kind of scratch the paint on one of its pauldrons as it attempts to just lunge and take off one of its arms.
And Steel Defender just fucking mocking it, just like, ha, dumbass.
Even though it can't talk.
Precisely.
Without speaking, it just kind of does actions.
Hmm.
Like, it gives it the finger,
So it's a mime.
it points and laughs.
Pippin,
Well, looks like it's laughing.
All right. 40 feet away. Bonus action dash to get up next to it.
you can get in a flanking with the Steel Defender if you want with that
Sure,
with
I'll do
movement.
that then. I'll do that then. I still
right.
have advantage from the fairy fire, but you know.
Yeah,
I'll-
fair.
I'll get into a flanking position. So, whoop, that I fell. Oh, never mind. It didn't matter. I got a crit.
Yay.
What is the maximum damage? It's normally. It's 46, so 6 times 4 is
This was with my short
20.
sword, so
I'm trying-
5d6 plus 6.
5d6. 5 times 6 is 36.
Yep,
Yeah,
36.
this hag is dead.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It had 20
Ah.
health, so I wasn't going to have you go through all of the map.
That makes sense. And then I'm going to fuck it.
You
I'm I'm gonna see the girl over there, and I'm gonna like look and see if there's anything I can do for her, because I know I can't. But
yeah, you run over to the woman who was running away from this hag, and you kneel down next to her and pick up her head, and her eyes are just glassy and opaque.
Does
as
Roan have
they're
Revivify?
Glazed over. Revivify is what level spell again?
I mean, he does. We said it earlier. In the last session, and he does have the diamond apparently.
Within the last minute.
Yeah, she died.
Right. Yep. I was just double checking that. I'm just gonna quick check what the concentration on banishment is. Concentration up to 1 minute. All right. Well,
and it's just you can't cast another concentration spell, right?
Yeah,
I can
Revivify
use.
isn't concentration.
So
Is Gentle Repose the one I use it? The dead body stays okay. Yes, it's protected
I
from
believe
decay.
so.
Yeah, next turn I'll just use Gentle Repose on it. And if it doesn't work, I'll just use her body as, something to bring back alive.
fair enough. Does that mean we have like 50 seconds of just waiting for the banishment to end?
You
Well,
got
he
about
goes-
45. Roan is able to take his next turn. I'm gonna break turn order here,
Yep.
just because you have a few rounds to just do what you need to prepare. Roan is going to come up to the woman, produce a diamond from a small pouch that he has around his neck, and he is going to crush it and sprinkle it over her body, the wound in her stomach, which you can see through. Like, it is not pretty, but like you can see through her stomach. It sort of starts to move and just stitch itself together. And she is going to come back to life with one hit.
Cool.
And that is the second use of Revivify, and that is all through third level spells.
I guess I'm going to search the hag's body since we have time quick, and then I'll use my action and bonus action to dash over to where we last saw the other hag.
I would like to go to the hag to eat the hair.
I would like to get in position as well to get ready for when the hag returns.
I am also going to go get in position. I'm going to bring my Steel Defender with me.
Might as well too, I guess.
I'm
You might want to click your javelin.
Oh
I
yeah.
have multiple reasons I'm doing.
I'll get it out of her for you, don't worry. So, I'm searching the body first, so you just see me go whink, and then I like kind of add up the body,
you
see if
pull
she's
it
got
out.
anything on her.
Yeah. The hag doesn't have a whole lot on her, on her person, just some spell components for less than a handful of different spells, and then a piece of paper written in Sylvan.
I'll take them both, and I'll hand the spell component stuff over to Scully.
Thank you.
Scully, remind me, do you use spell components or an arcane focus?
I have arcane focus, but it never hurts to have extra.
All right, just wanted to check.
So,
Can I reach the body?
Well, actually, I guess I'm gonna check. Like, is there a diamond in there by chance?
No, she.
Because if there
The-
was, I would have
the
returned
hag-
one to Roan.
The hag doesn't have much for valuables at all. Basically, the most the most
Valuable.
wealth or valuable items, stuff that she has on her is her spell components.
Like, if you want, you can have them to sell.
No, it's all you, man.
Okay.
I
Sounds
mean,
good to me.
if our sorcerer, your warlock needs them, he can take them. But if Jesua needs them,
Yeshua, do you use spell components or do you have an arcane focus? Hi, Bobby. Am I closing the door button? Yeah, it's fine. And Yeshua is out of communication. Got it. Yeah. Other than that, she has the tunic that she's wearing, the belt that she's wearing, and not really a whole lot else.
I'm basically assuming that's in such poor repair because she's a hag that I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, it's got patches and such.
I got the letter, Sylvan letter, and the spell components. I'm gonna, like I said, hand those to Scully, and we'll talk to Jesua when Jesua turns. Okay. Do you use spell focus or arcane focus or spell components?
I have an arcane focus. I was just keeping myself muted, but then forgot because my dog is being, well,
Makes sense.
as you can hear.
Yep.
Again,
The dog's being a
still
dog.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll just go in position to help kill the next one when she comes in.
Okay, so
I'm assuming Roan is comforting the young woman.
yes, he is. He's sticking near the woman, just trying to comfort her and do some cleric-y stuff.
May I scoff
Scully,
down all of it?
Make me a Constitution saving throw
Oh,
to try
God.
and swallow all of the hag's hair.
I enjoy where this is going. Constitution saving throw. Can I just hit this perception site? Constitution? 12.
Okay, there are no immediate effects.
Good enough.
Now,
I wasn't expecting it to give me magic powers, but it's always good to have. Maybe someday, time in the future, I'll gain, I don't know, some fey magic shit. Who knows? Alright, I would like to just, aim at the general, look at the general direction where the banishment's going to be coming out. And that's where I'm stopping.
you do have enough turns in between now and when the hag comes out to get over there or closer if you want.
Alright, I want to get close enough where I can use spells.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting that you're going to be on the front lines when she comes out of this.
Yeah, I'm totally just going to hit my in the face with a quarterstaff.
Speaking of, Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going into stealth, and I rolled an 18 plus 12, so
All right.
30, solid 30.
I'm going to say she comes out of banishment at the top of the turn order
Okay.
because Roan is kind of not really in this anymore. So she rematerializes on the edge of your camp, and Yeshua, you have the first turn.
I would like to cast blindness and deafness on her.
Is this a area thing, or is this a target specific?
Let's see. I choose one creature I can see within range, and then I'm going to choose to blind them.
Okay.
And they
Constitution
have
saving throw of 17, right?
Correct.
That doesn't bode well. I need to check the modifier, but that is a 12 plus 3 is not enough.
15.
You're choosing blind, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep, it works. She is now blind. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to enter into stealth.
Okay. I would like to point out that stealth against a blind opponent will not do anything extra.
That's fair. Then I don't need to go into stealth.
But if you want to go into stealth, you can, because it can retry the Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Then yes, I would like to.
Okay. Stealth check of 18.
Yes.
I saw it pop up. Okay. Next. Pippin.
Alright, let's kill this bitch.
Alright.
I don't see how it's going to survive with only
You-
20 HP.
And
You-
blind.
Yeah, that's not happening, man.
So my attack with my short sword misses,
Okay.
because that's a 5 plus 9. Better than the other one that was a 3. And then with my other one, because I still have advantage, right?
Do you have advantage on blinded creatures?
Well, we're
I'm
technically all
referring
there.
more to we are surrounding this thing, so
All right,
are
you
we
know
in
what?
effect?
You know what? Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not right up against it.
I'm close up.
Herodar, are you up by it, like right in its face?
You
I-
are.
My steel defender is in its face. I'm
let's
not.
just say that you're flanking with Yeshua, and then this doesn't make a difference.
Alright, then I guess I'll use the Dagger of Venom. I'm not using my bonus action to give it poison. You know what? Fuck
Then the
it,
previous
yeah,
turns while you're waiting.
I'll do it. I'll do it on the previous, on one of the previous turns.
All right, fair enough.
And so, rolled a hit. That is a 25.
Okay.
And
I
then
think I don't need to tell you if that one hits or not.
it makes a DC 15 con save.
DC 15. I can tell you now that did not go well.
For who?
The hag. It's a 7 plus 3 is 10.
Ah. That does not
So,
bode
poisoned. Check.
And doesn't it have like disadvantage some things now even more?
It also took 2d10 poison damage then.
Which you
Jesus.
have
With-
yet to tell me what the damage is on the attack.
Yep, I'm just gonna do the math and tell you the whole thing.
Please do.
32 damage.
32, huh?
I rolled a 10 on one of the d10s. And the other was a 7. I didn't roll great on the sneak attack. That I only had 15 damage on the sneak attack. And 17 on the poison.
Well, that is 32 damage you didn't have to deal with before, so. That
sorry.
was
Sorry.
Action, bonus action. Yes?
Sorry, that wasn't including the plus 7. So 7 more damage.
Okay, so instead of 50, it's at 43. Got it.
She has more health than the
My
other one.
bonus action was the Dagger of Venom attack.
Yep.
So, I'm done.
Why did she have so much more health than the other one? The other one had 20 HP?
No, I hit it for like 36 and for like 28 plus the
This one-
firebolt and
This one was
whatever else.
untouched. The other one got all the attacks.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I fucking critted on it. So,
That too, which does a lot. Pippin to Herodar. You're flanking with the Steel Defender. So, you have advantage on this.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's that number.
I can almost guarantee that this fight is not going to last an hour. Except in real time, maybe.
22?
Oh, yeah. Damage, please.
Alright. 12.
Alright. Any bonus actions?
I just gonna swing it again. So.
Oh, yeah, you have second attack. Yep.
Let's do it. Oh dear lord. 19.
Hits. That should be it. Alright. Herodar to Aranor. You're standing a little bit back from point blank range.
Well, I've got 2 pistols. Oh.
You do?
Yep. And we're firing both of them.
You're firing your
Hey,
lasers?
please tell me you're stabbing her with the pistols.
I have no bayonets.
Do you want bayonets?
honestly,
A 12 and a 19.
12 and a 19. Just the 19 hits.
Who's that?
Alright. So that's going to do 1d10. This is the d10. A whole 2 damage.
Woo!
Yeah, man!
In other words, I barely nicked her, is what that is.
Yeah, it just like takes off a chunk of her ear.
Oh, God.
Well, that looks like that was fun. Steel Defender, I want you to fucking hit that.
Whoa, man.
Wow.
We're all here watching.
Would you like
Steel
to
Defender has
rephrase?
nothing like that. Steel Defender is going to then use its force-empowered Ren, is what it's called.
Tell me about Force Empowered Rend.
It's a melee weapon attack.
You don't want to have hag babies?
With a robot? Half robot,
Yes.
half hag?
And it does have advantage because of Herodar crossing it, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
It's also blind, so I think, doesn't that help also?
No, it prevents it from attacking. Basically, we're all in stealth right now.
Yeah,
It
so
rolled-
disadvantage
It
on
rolled
attack
a
rolls.
12.
Okay, that is going to miss. That is at advantage?
Yeah, he did not roll.
Damn. Guess that's why he's a defender, not an offender.
Yeah.
Alright. Hag's turn.
Rolls the con save.
Rolls the con save.
Right?
Con save of
No, never mind. I was thinking it could re-roll the con save. It's the blindness it saves. Does the save for. It can re-roll the blindness save. But it is
Yeah.
poison, so it takes poison damage.
Okay, poison damage, please. I rolled the con save for the blindness. That won't take effect till the end of its turn.
Okay, out of curiosity, it doesn't say what the poison damage is, except if it fails the con save, it takes 2d10 poison damage and becomes poison for 1 minute. Do I just roll 2d10
Poison
again?
damage is the same.
Okay, so I'll just roll the 2d10 again.
Yeah. No joke, this damage could almost
12.
kill it.
12 damage.
Okay. Okay. It's going to use the disengage action, which means no one gets opportunity.
Actually, I do.
Oh?
Sentinel allows you to have opportunity attacks even if somebody disengages.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain. So I'm looking it up just to make sure. You figure that out in the meantime, what they're gonna do. But
Sentinel feat. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack on a target other than you, you can use your reaction. That doesn't say that if the creature takes disengage.
Keep reading.
Creatures provoke opportunity attack from you even if they take the disengage action.
So,
I was like, I'm pretty sure I read this. And I was like, that's fucking broken.
Alright. It gets out of the encirclement that it was in.
And
around to the back, or what used to be the backside of Pippin, and go ahead and roll the opportunity attack.
18 plus.
That will hit. Its speed is rendered to 0. Damage, please. You need 11
this isn't
to
with
kill
sneak
it.
attack, is it? Because
It's
I'm not
not.
flanking anymore.
You are not flanking anymore, and you do not have advantage on this attack. You need 11 to kill it.
12 or 10. Sorry, 10.
1 health left. And Scully.
Hi.
Did it get its sight back?
No, it did not.
Damn.
What do you mean, damn?
I
Do
think
you
it would have
want
been
it?
funny if it. I thought it was gonna be funny if it like comes in and just goes blind instantly and is like, what the fuck? Just gets fucking murked, gets its eyesight back and goes, what the fuck? And sees everybody around it. I thought that would have been funny, but we don't always
it
get
would
what
have
we want.
been, but it's no longer surrounded by people. It was just trying to run away.
That's fair. And it's Scully.
Scully,
Hi.
literally 1 health. Can you kill it?
Sure.
And you kill it.
I'll just use Toll of the Dead.
Yes.
Yes. Toll the Dead, is that a saving throw?
It is a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
And I believe it takes half damage if it succeeds.
I don't see. I think it'll just miss.
Okay.
If it hits,
Lead or take.
Okay.
Okay, so 16 you said, right?
yes.
Wisdom saving throw, it gets a +2. That's a total of 9.
Oh.
There's
All right.
an ethereal spectral.
Whoa! Don't
bomb
forget.
guy.
Don't forget. If it has already damage on it, if it's missing health, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
It doesn't matter. It has 1 health.
I know, but it sounds better.
Literally anything you roll will kill it.
If I throw a rock at it, it'll die.
Well, you have to hit it with the rock, but yeah.
Just ring that ringy dang dang.
So yeah, second green hag dies, and The area is quiet. In the first time that the hag was temporarily unavailable, shall we say, and the fighting afterward, the woman has started off in the direction of where she believes her lumber camp is. Roan is approaching the camp again, and you guys are able to go from there. Has most definitely not been an hour-long fight, so...
I think it's
Sleepy
been
time?
literally 3 minutes.
Sleep time.
Yep.
I got you guys. Thank you.
We're just gonna drag that body out and out of the camp and pat it down quick and just go right back to bed.
Let's just kick it out here.
Same kind of loot from the body, just basically spell components.
Also a letter in Sylvan.
No letter.
Also, I'm gonna hand that letter over to Aranor and be like, "Hey, this is on the first tag," and go to bed.
I'm gonna look
He
at
was
it
the
and
one
go,
on watch.
I can't read this.
I have comprehend languages if you need help.
I'm gonna look at Scully and go, hey, can you fucking read this?
Yes. Yes, I can. Let me use my spell slot to... I would use it as a ritual? How long does it take as a ritual?
10 minutes, usually.
Fuck it, I'm going to bed right afterwards, so I'm just going to use my spell slot. Get me! Alright, what does it say?
Well, if you cast it... Alright, so casting time for comprehend languages is weird. You can either cast it as an action, which uses a spell slot,
We haven't
Or
taken
you
our
can-
long rest, so you can do it.
or you can cast it over the course of 10 minutes as a ritual, and it doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm just going to go to bed right after this.
Alright, fair enough. You cast comprehend languages, and you're able to read this note that describes a group of, or a trio of sisters that were able to come together and form a hag coven. And it was sent, and it is addressing a fourth sister.
Aw, that's cute. It's a family business.
They almost made it.
Yeah.
I would
So-
like to hear the second hag.
I would like to...
What, the second hag?
Eat the hair.
Oh, okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Are they considered human? Or humanoid?
They are not.
Ah, fuck them.
Didn't you say they were humanoid in shape? That she was humanoid in shape when she was coming?
In shape, yes. In nature, she is not. They are not humanoid.
Bastards.
I got a 17.
All right, you don't notice any ill effects right away.
Alright, I'm going to tell everyone the
Scully.
shit that happened, and yeah?
Make me another Constitution saving throw because of the hag hair.
Oh, fuck yeah. Constitution.
Oh God.
I would like to say that
Please
it
share
should...
with the group.
I got a 3. It would have been 18, but I got caught in a corner.
Scully,
Yeah.
apparently, hag hair runs just straight through you. You feel the inexplicable and, dare I say, unbridled urge to run into the woods and take a massive shit.
I'll be honest with you, this literally happened a couple days ago.
Were you ate hag hair and got the runs?
Ew.
I mean, it wasn't hag hair, it was squash, but close enough. And I'll tell you what, like it was bad times. I had my hands on the ground, I had my shirt off. It was not good times, man. So I can accept this.
You could probably hit a fly off of a deer's ear from 100 yards with that projectile.
And it's hair, so it'll probably catch it in a net too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad. Anywho, I assume that's going to take a little bit. Obviously, I'm just going to go and take a nice rest too. I mean, I'll have my pants off just to air it out while I lay down and sleep.
Do you have a bedroll?
Probably.
I'm just, this isn't like an actual like mechanic. I'm just asking for story purposes.
Crowbar, holy symbol, manacles. I mean, I should have. I don't see why I don't have one, but yeah, I don't have one in my backpack.
Okay, so you're just sleeping on the ground, half naked. Well, the bottom half of you naked.
I'm okay with
Yes.
I literally done that in real life, all not as bad as you would think. As long as you just kind of, as long as you're tired and you ignore everything, not too bad.
Hey, as long as
There's enough alcohol.
the person on duty doesn't roll poorly enough, a snake will not bite your dick. Don't worry.
I've never been bitten by a snake. Do you think?
Alone in the dick.
Well,
Well,
I hear Megan.
You know what to do, Murray.
All right. Other than that, does anyone else have anything they would like to do now that you are essentially continuing your long rest?
So you get the rest, I'm guessing.
I literally had 10 HP. Jesus.
Who is the next on duty then?
me, because I was just woken up when this happened.
It was during his watch.
Yep.
It was during your watch.
And it was less than an hour.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say that the rest of your watch goes all right, and I'm asking for the person after you.
I'll go.
All right, Pippin, roll me a d20.
That's a 4.
With a 4. Gully, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh Jesus!
Because he got bit in the dick by a spider or a snake.
Could be a were snake. God dang it. Constitution.
Pippin,
Okay.
I will fully admit your roll was.
Just to see if he got bit in the dick.
Are you fucking serious? Jesus fucking Christ.
No,
To 6.
your roll was opposed.
Gotcha.
With Megan's.
Gotcha.
Scully, what did you roll for your Constitution
6.
saving? 6. All right. Well, that sounds like
Gonna have to
10
amputate.
poison damage.
We're gonna have to amputate.
Ah, Jesus.
And you currently have 10 HP. There's
Doesn't
a
mean I-
snake in the middle of the camp. Oh goddamn! I mean, I rolled 2 10s for poison damage, but you only have 10 health. So
Oh dear.
Pippin, roll me a perception check.
I'm just gonna say while that's happening, it was too good of an opportunity to pass up.
Modified 11.
Hey, you don't notice what happened, but you're suddenly aware that Gully sat directly upright, made a whimpering sound, and then fell over unconscious.
Jesus Christ. So many goddamn times.
I guess I'm gonna go over and do a medicine check.
All right, roll a medicine check, please.
You get your first
7. I'm gonna go
Death
over.
saving throw, please.
I'm
Scully?
gonna go over, get Aranor, and be like, "Hey, get the fuck up! I need help."
Aranor,
What
as you
the
get up,
fuck do
perception
you
check,
want?
please.
That is a modified 20.
Okay, you notice that there's a highly poisonous snake just moving its way through the camp.
Oh, hey, a poisonous snake.
What?
Scully, your death saving throw.
This is a
What was
D20,
it?
right?
Yep, just a straight d20 roll.
16.
Do I know
Only-
that it's coming from Scully?
You notice that it is moving away from Scully, or giving a wide berth to the campfire.
What the fuck just happened? I'm going to go check on Scully first, Pippin.
Go deal with Scully. Where's that snake at?
Jesus
I just saw
Christ.
it go that way as I literally at it.
Roll an investigation check while he does for the snake while he does that.
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
What'd you roll?
19 plus 6.
Yep, you found it. There is indeed a poisonous or a venomous snake just making its way through the camp.
Buying everyone's dicks.
Yep, biting him with sticks.
Constitutions. And as you're watching it bite Rowan,
I'm going to roll to kill it by throwing my dagger +1 at it.
okay?
So
Go ahead.
throwing. It is a 14.
14. Hang on. I just gotta remember where I had that because I didn't have it up at the time. That will miss. Roan does take 6 poison damage.
Sorry, Roan.
Aranor, you went over to Scully to check on him. What you doing?
What am I seeing over here with Scully right now?
You see Scully. Good point. Scully, second death saving throw, please.
Oh!
You see an unconscious Scully kind of just keeled over, not like normal sleeping position, and little, very, very small streams of blood are coming out of Scully's crotch.
I'm not fixing that.
And you need to suck the poison out, man.
Lay on hands, my brother.
Scully,
I don't
your
have
death
lay on
saving throw, please.
I got a 10.
That is a success. That is 1 and 1.
You got a 16.
I am
First-
going to spare the dying.
I thought his first one was below 10.
It was a 16.
Sorry, 2 successes. Either way, Spare the Dying is stable.
Yep.
Jesus flipping Christ, man. Today! It has not been Scully's day.
No.
It's not been any of our days.
I mean,
No, that's not true.
I've been doing
somebody's
okay.
day. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been somebody's day.
It has been Birthday Girl's Day.
I'm just over here enjoying life.
I mean, I will say that the hags really didn't have a good day either.
Yeah, it's fair.
They didn't even have a chance, man.
That is
Get a better day
11
than-
more damage to Roan.
I guess I'm going to throw my dagger of venom at it as well to try and kill the damn thing.
Roll your attack roll, please.
Hit 19 plus,
Yep. That
so
hits.
29.
I'm not going to make you roll damage because of the low HP of this thing.
max, and an enemy is right there, or a teammate is right there.
It is very dead. Roan is very much awake after the first bite, but still takes a second round of poison damage.
Sorry,
Still up, but he does overcome the poison at the end of his turn. Gully, you're stabilized at 0.
Alright, can I just sleep now?
I think you can be unconscious for sure.
You are unconscious. You were asleep.
You're stable.
Finish your long rest.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Roan
man.
just kind of rubs his knee where he got bit, just gets up onto his knees, kind of half shuffles over to Scully. Why does this keep happening?
I don't know.
It's
I'm
one of
gonna
those days.
collect my dagger of venom and dagger +1 and put them back. My sheath.
And cast a first level Cure Wounds for 4 HP to Scully.
So you can finish your long rest.
Sure.
And then who is next on?
We should
By
actually be
then
done
we'll-
after his watch.
Yeah, we should pretty much be done.
3 watches through the night. I thought we normally did 4.
We only
I'm
need 2 now with 2 elves.
Well, yeah, because it's 8 hours
All
for
right.
the long rest, and we only need the
All right,
3.
fair enough.
So
You guys are able to complete the long rest. You guys can go ahead and.
Oh, big old man's
long
holy.
rest
Back to 42 HP.
button. Scully only went down how many times?
3?
and there.
Something like that. But what are you guys doing as you're getting up?
I would like to switch out one of my spells quickly. So give me a second.
As I get up, I know what I'm gonna do. Scully told us about the hag cult family business
That
thing.
there was another one.
There's at least 2 more.
Yeah.
That 3 of them made a cult or made up a thing, coven, and then the letter was to a 4th one. So I'm gonna cut the heads off of the 2 hags and put them in my bag of holding. I'll roll now. It can't not talk to me.
I need to use, I guess, tier 3 animate dead, just so I can keep, I never even used my skeleton, even though I had 1 skeleton.
Yep.
Whatever, it's fine. It's not like we needed it. I'm just going to use animate dead just on it like, one more time, but I'll just use it third slot since it doesn't matter. I would also like to use, I guess, a tier 2 false life. How much does it give me? 1d4 plus 4 more HP.
How long?
It's only 1 hour? That is until long rest. Never mind. Fuck it. It's worthless.
That's why I was like, I don't know if you want to do that right now, but
It's worthless. Absolutely worthless.
Pippin, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
need you to act. What was your roll?
sorry, what was I rolling again?
Just a D20.
Oh, yeah, I
mentioned that
remember.
you-
For the bag of
Yeah.
holding that talks
Yeah.
to me. 19.
19. I would insult you, but your mother has done far worse. And then I need you
Never met my
to
mother.
roll again for the other head.
That's a 3.
You should stop eating. I almost mistook you for a boulder.
Thank you. Thank you, insulting bag of holding. That means a lot.
Since you basically almost said it, you currently are in possession of a bag of insulting.
sounds about right.
Trust me, I have 120 of these.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, get through them all. I dare you. Okay, Scully, you were casting
Just animate dead.
Animate Dead, yeah.
Yeah.
On
My
even
one skeleton.
Alright. Just the skeleton?
I can't use it on anything else because it won't come back to life. They're not humanoid.
True.
Like, I would love to.
Alright, you keep your skeleton around a little longer.
Woo!
Skellington is happy. Skellington pick flower.
Beautiful.
He pushes a flower towards you. It is a lovely daisy.
It is beautiful. Daisies are edible, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I will most definitely eat that.
Anyone else?
Wish to
Any
eat
actions-
daisies.
Any actions to take now that you're at the end of the long rest?
Not that I can think of. Nope.
That book that I mended that was supposed to be about the making of the simulacrums.
The making of phylacteries?
Sorry, phylacteries. Not simulacrums, phylacteries. Can I say from now on that I'm studying that during my, rest times?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the first things that you're able to glean from this book, in your time studying it, is that phylacteries, specifically the runes in them, have to be made of pure silver.
Okay.
So far, that's all you've gotten out of it. You haven't learned any of the runes, any of that, but you know the exact substance that you need to create the runes from.
Okay. That's fair.
And as you set out for the day, I'm going to need a survival check in order to find the path back to Sentinel.
I got this, guys. I got this.
I have no faith in him. I'm going to roll.
I got a 17.
Well, I guess I don't care if I roll any more than that.
Scully stands up and says,
I have a
got
nat
this,
20.
guys. I got this, guys. It's this way, he says at the same time as Pippin says, it's this way, and they point the same direction.
Aranor rolled a nat 20.
Aranor, you're able to analyze the area, and while they're pointing the same direction, and it is the right direction to start from, you know that if you're going to make it down the mountain safely from here, that's not the direction that you need to go for the long haul. You know that you're gonna have to make twists and turns in order to make it down the mountain safely.
Guys,
And
that's technically correct, but it's not a good idea.
I mean, to start off with, perfectly fine. But after a while, you know that maybe it's time to start changing direction, and you start to lead the group a couple of different meandering paths to one side then the other, and you avoid a particularly dense section of forest and an area that contains something that you know would probably be bad for your health. But you're able to avoid these just moving through the woods.
If we're fighting plants, I have a new spell called Blight that does crazy amount of damage for no reason, just to plants.
Good to know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying we should fight them, but if we have to.
It is about noon by this point. And if you guys are stopping, just let me know. If you guys are continuing on, I'm going to need more survival checks.
I'll roll one.
I'll roll as well.
Why not?
17.
It worked last time.
7.
18.
19.
So you have 3 people pointing in basically the same direction.
And I'm
Like
putting
variations of where to go to next, and then Yeshua is pointing in a completely different direction. And after a bit of discussion and, a group vote of which direction to go, you guys are able to make it down the mountain further to a section of cliffs about evening time when it is starting to get dark. Roll a perception check, please.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's starting to get dark. The
22.
the sun is
15. 15
27.
No.
okay. No, just
That's
just
my
flat.
roll. It's
Okay.
it's a modified one.
It's a modified no. Oh gosh.
No.
Fuck is what?
So you might as
Those
well.
who rolled above a 13, I wasn't going to make this hard. Those who rolled above a 13 are able to notice the glow of a campfire further down along the cliff edge that you guys have come out to.
I enter stealth.
I'm unaware
Alright.
of it, so I'm not. I'm kind of just following the leader here.
Go ahead and
I'm
roll
barely
stealth.
able to pay attention to the person in front of me.
I got a net 20, by the way.
Yeah, you're able to tell that this campfire is at least under the guise of attempting to be concealed, but still lit, and a little bit back from the cliffside, but it's still there.
I'm also going to go into stealth.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna stay back.
It's a
See how it
ways
goes?
down the cliffs. You'll have time to get there if you're
Alright.
going to it.
I'll follow the
or you
bastards.
I have a
can
9.
avoid it.
Like modified
Okay.
9?
Yes.
Okay.
Those 2 guys are
you-
not good right now.
Like my
I rolled
passive
myself.
perception sees you.
Yes.
Does Pippin tell?
All of your
Aranor,
passive
that-
perceptions see me.
Does Pippin tell Aranor that they are seen?
No, Pippin's perception roll is so bad that he still is just like,
All right, your
I-
perception roll doesn't have anything to do with the
my
stealth
past
roll.
my past perception roll is like, I'm so just out of it right now. I didn't even realize he's trying to hide. I just like happened to look over and be like, I nod at
Alright.
it and continue on, and it's just like,
All right, did you roll a 1, Pippin?
well, it was a 2 with a -1 modifier.
Okay. All right.
So I am
We'll
literally
take it.
just doing. just happen to look over and see him because my passive perception is equal to his stealth roll. So,
Oh, hi, Aranor.
it's kind of nod at him.
Alright. So you guys are able to see the glow of a campfire and the smoke a little bit further down the cliff. Further along the cliff. A little bit in the direction that you need to go, but what do you guys do other than go into stealth?
I'm going to try and get a closer look at the campfire.
I guess Herodar is the guy I'm following now because he's the only one I see. Well, him and Aranor.
I was gonna say, you see Aranor, Gully sees Aranor, Yesua sees Aranor.
Everybody sees Aranor.
Yes.
Well, let me double check that
My
Rowan
steel
sees me.
defender sees me.
Everybody sees Aranor. Everybody in the group sees Aranor.
My steel defender's just gonna grab me as I'm trying to get. Hey, everything actually has disadvantage on rolls to find me.
It's my passive perception.
I know your passives are better than rolls.
Yeah. Everyone's passives are most definitely above 9.
No, mine is just 9.
Yeah, Pippin, yours is 9, but everyone else's is 11 or above.
To have bad wisdom.
Yeah, my steel defender's just gonna walk up to me and just kind of wag its
beep
finger
boop,
like,
beep boop.
I don't recommend it. And then from that, I realize, oh shit, I am doing bad right now at stealth.
I nodded at you earlier. I didn't know you were trying to go into stealth.
I'm sitting there going, what the fuck is wrong with this cloak? So I still want to get a closer look at this campfire, but maybe not as close as I thought as I would when I thought I was stealthy.
Are we there yet?
I mean, is the entire group going?
No, I'm asking out loud. Are we there yet? Because all of a sudden, like, people went into stealth, and I'm just like, are we there yet?
Quiet, Pippin.
Why?
This campfire right here.
What?
As I point out the campfire to him.
There's some nice shoulders, Herodar.
Alright.
Work out a lot? Campfire. You said something about a campfire.
Yeah,
we
the
had a campfire. Yeah,
No,
we
there's
had
another
one.
campfire just up here.
Kind of peer around Herodar. I actually look for it and I get a 10.
You're able to see the smoke, but you can't see like necessarily where it is in the tree line ahead of you. But Aranor, Gully, and I think Herodar and Yesua are able to lead the way to where you're able to be closer to it and more easily see what's going on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep following them.
To keep a respectable distance, quote unquote respectable,
I was about to say that doesn't sound like us.
meaning to stay out of sight. I'm gonna need people who actually know where they're going, i.e. Scully,
Herodar, Aranor, and
Yesua,
Isua.
to roll me a
It's called Joda.
perception check. I mean, called
20?
Joda. Natural?
22.
Yeah, natural.
10. Not even close, man.
It is a natural 20.
Okay. The person who got 10.
Yeah?
You see that there are 2 figures by the fire.
So you're saying is I need to cast Fireball?
What I'm saying is you see 2 figures by the fire.
Uh-huh.
Are they sleeping?
They're sitting basically opposite sides of the fire. Herodar, you see the figure of a dwarf and a human on opposite sides of the fire. You think you recognized dwarf. And on a hunch, you think that it is Aiden Torsen.
Wait!
Not that motherfucker again.
Oh, alright, cool.
Not that I know who it is, but
No, it's the dude from the very beginning.
I know who it is, but
Oh,
I don't
that-
know that. Aranor did not see that, and Herodar is not told
It's
that.
And neither
funny
does
because
mine.
Murray's never met Aiden, I don't think.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Murray.
why.
No, Herodar's the one that saw it.
Murray
Okay.
hasn't, and most definitely Yeshua hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, there's a dwarf up ahead with a human.
Do we attack?
Dwarf. Do we know these people?
I think it's Aiden.
Aranor's just gonna run right out there
Uh-oh.
and just kind of put their arm around Aiden and go, "Long time no see."
Just kind
Aiden.
of casually walk into the camp area.
Aiden, with a unusually high passive perception, just to let you know, lets you do this, and is holding a warhammer head right next to your face as you do so. It's been a while, elf.
We have some unfinished business, Aiden.
Oh, I'm sure we do.
We do?
You're
I,
going to give me the info.
you
on
tore
this.
down, you tore apart my business.
I did no such thing.
Oh, then how did it start on fire?
Beats me.
Is this the guy that you set his
I am obviously just
people on
fucking
fire?
lying through my teeth.
Wait, is this the
Uh,
guy that we stabbed or with his
He
people?
knows
Not
you are
obviously
lying
to him,
through
but-
your teeth.
I'm just sitting there going, I did no such thing.
Yeah.
Roll me deception.
Like seriously, is this one of the guys that we had
This
that?
is the dude that
18.
owned Wonderland, or not Wonderland, but the one place we burned down.
The subsidiary.
Oh, the guy who had the thing that we can't read because it's like magic or
Yeah.
something. Oh, okay, never mind.
Your
subsidiary.
roll was 18
Yep.
for deception?
Yep.
Okay.
You're making a lot of assumptions for a short man.
Don't
I'm
judge a
making
man
a
on
lot-
his height.
I'm making a lot of assumptions for a short man with good eyes who saw an elf like you carrying a sword like yours, walking
Was
out of my business.
Was
Yeah,
the sword
when
on
I
fire?
left our talk.
Is the sword on fire?
I know, because I saw you do it.
Oh god.
You have no proof.
No. But I also have no business anymore. Because of you. The human across the fire is just looking, almost glaring, just like, who's this man to you?
So you're gonna tell me what I want to do. Do not lie to me.
He just looks at the human across the fire, just looks at the dwarf and says, "Who are you?"
Are you talking?
are you,
Is
real?
he talking to the dwarf or?
Yeah, he's talking to the dwarf. I'm doing a poor job of differentiating the accents. I'll
And that's
get
where
there. Don't
Arnor is
worry.
just going to go. This here is Aiden Thorson. He was the former owner of Wormwood Acquisitions.
How do you remember
Company
these names?
that
Jesus
had
Christ.
ties to Wonderland Land Unhinged LLC.
That is quite a coincidence. Anyway, whatever.
What kind of coincidence are you talking about?
Oh.
I'm worried about the.
Let me just say, whatever quarrel you have with this man, he's wanted dead or alive.
How much?
Ooh, alrighty then.
And I'll tell you right now that I'm the one collecting.
You didn't even know.
No, but you were the one who infiltrated this camp.
I mean, we are here.
We kind of have infiltrated this camp.
And we both saw you coming.
As soon as I knew who this was, I didn't wanna. I knew I wasn't being very stealthy.
My bad habits are getting the best of me. This guy is talking about collecting rewards. I inherently assume he's got money on him. I'm gonna go pick his pocket.
My God.
Roll the sleight of hand, please.
Um, 28. Plus 12.
Okay, for some reason the app is being stupid. Alright. You're specifically looking for his money purse?
I'm looking for, like, money, potential, magical objects, but I'm not looking to steal, like, his, like, sword or something like that. If he has a dagger on him, maybe, but, like, I'm looking for special-looking things that are smaller, and then his money purse, yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't really have anything on him
Small, that seems
smaller
magical.
that's really of importance. It's just like the big things like his weapons, his garb, things like that. But you do find his money pouch, and it has 17 platinum, 32 gold, and 87 silver.
87 silver?
87 silver.
Alright.
What do you plan for this man? This dwarf?
This dwarf is going to tell me what he was supposed to tell me at our last meeting.
Can I just use suggestion on him?
Sure. Go
You
ahead.
can try.
Alright. Because I'm telling you, I'm probably if suggestion works the way I think it does, I could, as long as I win, I can win.
Pretty much.
Alright, I
Your
cast.
Suggestion.
Alright, so it's in his best benefit for his own life to not move and answer all our questions correctly.
DC 16.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw. He has a plus 10 to this roll.
Damn!
And I dropped that die. Oh. Countertop.
That's an automatic one.
That is a 15 plus that. So he succeeds on that check.
Does he know I tried using suggestion on him?
He knows you tried using suggestion on him.
Okay, understandable. Oh, let's begin. Ah.
I'll tell you what. If you go away, I'll not hurt the little one, he says, pointing at Scully.
He thinks I'm little?
You
Like a child?
think You can beat all of us.
He sort of glances over at the human across the way and flicks him a platinum. You stay out of this, and you'll get another. Or more.
I proceed while I am in stealth to cast Shatter upon him.
I'm gonna go
Shatter
into
is an
stealth.
area of effect.
And we're all, well, I'm at least right up next to him, and so is my steel defense.
Aranor is physically touching him.
Okay.
Pippin is, I'm gonna
Nearby.
say, basically
Probably
right
10 feet.
next to the guy across the campfire. So you're gonna cast this, you're gonna catch at least one of your allies inside the blast.
And potentially
Okay.
two and that human. By the way,
Okay.
my stealth
Potentially
was,
two and both people originally at the fire.
I rolled for
Then,
stealth.
if that's the case, I will do Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him.
Tell me about Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
You choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that you can see within range. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet. The target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and restrained for the spell's duration. As an action, you can use cause the hand to crush the restrained target, and they must make a strength saving throw. They take 2d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. To break out, the restrained.
That's after it takes effect and deals additional damage, right?
Yes.
Because the original saving throw is the DC 17 or take the damage and be restrained, right?
Yes.
That's all I'm concerned with at the moment.
Okay.
Pippin, you went into stealth with a
27.
27?
27.
Alright. So you're and Yesur is casting Earthen Grasp. Strength saving throw. Which is 8 plus 5. That matches the DC. So he escapes it, and I'm going to need everyone to roll for initiative.
Alright.
What the fuck? I just rolled like back and forth. All right, whatever. 14.
15.
19.
14.
13.
Pippin, what was yours?
14.
Okay.
1-4.
So your
Do you wanna go
match
first or
is
should I go
Scully
first?
then.
Yep. Hey, I rolled an 8. It wasn't great.
Okay, since you made a physical move, or a move to attack him physically, I'm gonna say that we are now in combat. That's why I had you roll for initiative. But I think we're going to take our break there,
Okay.
and we are going to come back to this in the midst of combat.